a Psycho Squad Gaming Club role-playing episode. This features mature adults using mature language. If that bothers you, stop listening now. Enjoy our game and remember, alter reality on a regular basis.
Greetings, gamers! This is Psycho Squad Gaming Club, and we're bringing some more RIFTS gameplay to you today. So today we're going to be playing our Fall Tolkeen group, so we'll see what all happens there. I am MrMartin, I'll be the GM today, terrorizing my players, and then in turn my players will make fun of me and make old jokes. So get it over with now, guys! Nick, you're up!
My God.
How you doing, Nick? What's going on there, buddy?
Doing good. I'm going to try to convert this dragon to be my steed. Real quick. In your bet into red.
I don't think so.
Never say never. And we got Brandon that's online. How you doing today, Brandon?
I have my drink back, please.
It's your character. Just mountable.
I wasn't talking about the saddle. I just want the drink I had last night.
Oh, the drink. I thought you said Drake. I thought you said Drake. I was like, oh, well.
You didn't want Drake.
No. And then joining us online is the Catman. How are you doing today, Monte?
And Drake, 2 weeks out of the saddle and out of the...
Ooh.
Jeez.
Yeah, say that again there, Monte. You broke up something horrible.
See how it goes now.
No, that sounds better. What were you saying?
Excellent. I'm saying 2 weeks out of the egg and she must be mounted already. Sheesh.
Wow. I think it's kind of the opposite, but you know, hey.
Kind of matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tomato.
So we'll see if Greg jumps in a little later. I talked to him this morning. He's trying to get used to his new medications and everything. Us old guys got to take way too many medications. So we'll see if he jumps in. Go ahead.
I wouldn't say it's too many. It's just when we walk, we rattle.
Well, for him, it's too many because he's dealing with, you know, a whole bunch of issues that I am and that you are, Monty, but he gets to throw in all the extra heart medication. So, yeah, he's taking a whole lot. Poor guy. Old gamers, man.
Shakes like a maraca.
Us old gamers, dude. I mean, it's hard to stay fit these days. You got to push everything down our throats.
Did someone just pour milk into a bowl of Rice Krispies?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like us getting out of bed in the morning.
Yeah.
Everything down your throat, huh?
You'll get there. Don't you worry, young pup. You'll get there. Brandon, not so much. He's still way too young to know and understand, so.
As long as you take your teeth out every time, okay?
All right. Where were we at last time? Let's see. Let's start this off with Neuron Beast. Aw, didn't get the full and your noise suppression cut in. So last time that we played, it was... Remember, we're playing in late August, PA 105, August 20th, PA 105. The Tolkeen War hasn't kicked in just yet, so, you know, there's just tensions going on between the Coalition and Tolkeen at this time. We're all working for Tolkeen for a defense unit, right? 4th Civil Defense Squad. Say again?
And loving it.
Yeah, there you go. So last time, we finished up a battle with some Ietyl. Zack got grabbed and he started to be taken away. Gaelyn saved you. Let's see, what else? Ietyl, is that right? Ietyl? Did I say it right?
Ietyl, yeah.
Okay, but I did say it right.
Yes.
Alright, no 100 experience for you fuckers just
I have
yet.
yet to get any experience on any of my characters for that. I don't want to hear it.
No, it was experience for your D&D character I can never pronounce either.
No, because you didn't start doing that until after.
Oh, okay. Well, I owe you 300 experience. Well, more like 3,000 experience. I mean, if we're gonna... So,
Boy, Idionato can't keep. He just can't handle anything without his frog.
So Ietyl finds out that Zyticket are sweet, tasty, and they're like candy. Yum.
Crunchy.
Reese's peanut butter Zyticket.
Right. So after we defeated 4 Zytikic, 12 more show up, and then we fight them, and another 20 arrive, and then all hell breaks loose. All the bugs are killed in short order by all the firepower from the Scout Commander Phillips, and then Major Cato contacts us, and she's all asking what's going on. Then she ends up teleporting in, and Major Cato and that Commander Phillips got into it, and basically it was Major Cato was all like, "That's my baby dragon, what are you doing?" And he's all like, "That ain't no baby dragon, it's just a dragon, let that bitch fly." And everyone's just sitting there going like, "Yep, here we go."
Ietyl is confused.
So we end up going back to Tolkeen with Major Cato giving us the day off, and she's pretty ticked off and stuff. And let's see, Ietyl leaves to go find her brother. The rest of us stayed in her apartment. You met up with your mother, had a cool little tight bond with her. You guys ran around, did stuff. Then we all got dressed up to go out to a place called the Orange Drake's Restaurant. Sil'Vera got all super dressed up, and Drakos fell in love with her on first sight. Gotta love failing those roles. I don't know if you would consider it failing, but anyways, for role-playing purposes, Drakos was like, blah.
Early. Failed.
Now, did he willfully fail? Didn't you already write it?
It was like, I just let it happen.
Oh, okay. I thought you when we had talked before, you had written up the background where these two were going to be like that anyways, but...
I did, but I wasn't planning on that fail to happen.
Oh, okay.
I was not. I was hoping to draw it out a little farther, but now he's just like,
whoa!
Oh, this one is beautiful.
I've got wood!
I like to imagine one of the guys just went, "Drakos, you're drooling. Drakos, you're drooling."
Don't drink the beer. You got to swallow the beer, dude. You can't put it in your mouth and just let it drool out like that. Just close the mouth. God, you're wasting it, dude. So we eat at this place, and we had another wonderful growing moment with Ietyl where she found out that she really likes this drink. It's an elven spirit shot, and she ends up having like 4 of them, and she pretty much gets shit-faced drunk. We get asked to leave. Did it cover on why we got asked to leave? Was it just her being loud, or I think that was it.
I think you said why. It's just
I don't think there was a reason why. I think she was just at that point where we needed to
get her up
take her home before she got out of hand.
Because it says it, and I have it in my notes that we got escorted out. So it means that either we were too loud or something happened. I don't remember anything happening. I didn't
remember anything happening.
Yeah.
I thought it was just a big gray going, "We need to go."
Actually, from what I remember, she apparently rolled to such an extent that when she gets drunk, she gets a little mean. Likes to dance on the piano, and she's a mean drunk.
Where did the piano dancing come from?
Wow!
I have no idea, but apparently she rolled.
I think you're writing a dragon fanfic over there.
I'm not kidding you, guy. From what I remember, she's a mean drunk.
She's a grumpy drunk, but she's not a piano dancer.
Now, piano dancing is somebody else encouraged.
Was that what it was? Was you hit the day where something wanting another drink?
I don't remember. Yeah, probably.
I have to listen to the last podcast. Maybe we didn't cover it. I didn't listen to it before running today's, so whoops. But
even when I listened to it, I didn't hear anything about piano dancing.
Yeah, well,
let's just put it this way. If we decide that the piano dancing did happen, you're going to end up with 50 more credits, because Drake is going to yeah, baby!
She couldn't even stand on the fucking piano. She wears like...
Well, this is true. As soon as she tries to get on the piano, it's boom! What kind of piano was it that held her up?
MDC piano.
Yeah, it's going to have to be a heavy MDC piano, too, not just like a 5 MDC or something like that, the legs still kind of bow out, and the whole piano is like, 36 inches shorter to the ground.
You did say the bar was owned by a dragon who had accommodated the whole furniture to use for MDC.
Yes.
Type creatures.
Yeah.
So.
Yes, he was prepared for it.
Yeah.
In that regard.
So, anyways, we found out something about Ietyl. Well, another thing about Ietyl that we should say, and that's cool. And Brandon, I want to say that there's a really cool comment on there about how you're playing your dragon and as a angsty little teenager, and the way you're growing up and role playing it. You got some good props, my man. So keep it up. It's fun as hell to watch.
I'm doing my best to try to make it where she acts like just a young dog, pretty much. Where it's just like, I don't know what's going on.
At least for a few weeks, because you hit adulthood, like a lot sooner than normal people would, so...
Oh, yeah, but it hasn't been a few weeks yet.
Oh, right, no, it has not. It's been a day. So, alright, and then, so everyone left, but on our way out the door, Big Gray grabs Zack and says, dude, I don't know about you, but I'm not done drinking. I've got a watering hole down here that serves beer. Why don't you go with me? And
he didn't mind. He's like, let's try it and see.
Right, and we went out to this place called Loose Ale. It was a local brewery owned by a pair of dwarf brothers, and it seems that Big Gray has been here before. We had some of the house brew. We role played it. Now this is not on camera. This was done on Discord. Monte and I got together and we did some role-playing on Discord with our 2 characters because we were bored one day and we were all like, fuck it, let's roll some dice and do some shit. So, Zack's apparently never had any alcohol whatsoever, so this was another learning moment for him, and he ends up that he likes beer, right?
Developing a taste for it. It's easier down the throat than that hard liquor stuff that burns.
Right. So we ended up drinking our fair share worth 150 credits each. I already took the credits off of my character. I don't know if you did for yours. I'm just reminding you.
Oh, I did. I most certainly did.
Okay. And then we hung out. So that was what happened there. So the next day, it will be... Oh, let me catch up my notes here. It's going to be the 21st of August, PA 105. Wake up in the morning, and today is technically an off day, right? I believe so.
Right.
Yeah.
So whatever is planned for you guys, this is free time for you guys for right now. So, and pretty much what do you got? Oh crap! Damn it! I forgot one thing. Let me back real quick to that night that Zack and Big Gray went to go hang out. Zack, it was, suffice it to say, it was pretty late when we were leaving, but during the night, I don't know how much mingling or whatnot that Zack would do. How much would he do?
That actually depends. I mean, I don't think we got smashed. We just got, I think, a pleasant buzz, if I remember correctly. It wasn't too hideous.
No, it's not. I'm just saying, Big Gray's when he gets alcohol in him, he turns into a social diva. He kind of climbs out of his little I keep to myself thing, and he's like talking to everyone. And during this night, he was just all like having a good time talking to a bunch of people, and even got out on the dance floor. It was dancing with the couple of females and stuff like that. Just a side that you were just all like, whoa, where'd this come from, kind of thing. So usually he's a big old gentle giant, you know.
Zack would have tried. He doesn't know how to dance, so that's one of those, yeah, watch out for their feet. He would have tried.
All right. And you're a pretty good looking... And you're a pretty good looking fellow. You got a physical beauty of 16, so...
And thankfully he's not ugly.
Yeah. Why don't you roll me a percentage?
Tossing the dice.
That's in the robot.
91.
91. All right. That's the other way you wanted to go, but okay. All right. All right. So you have some you have some dancing. Maybe ask certain girls or whatever. I don't want to assume it's just girls. I guess it is Zack gay. Let's just cover it now. So. Does Drakos have to worry about showering with you? Hey, Drakos, you got a nice set of buns!
Okay. But yeah, it's like Captain America. Yeah, they are nice, aren't they?
Wow! Well, you have some maybe like little dances with some people and stuff, but nothing sticks. You know what I mean for that night.
It's one of those, well, he's not that sociable. This is new to him, so in his particular case, he ain't sure what to do. He really ain't.
Yeah, he's just running around being sociable, right?
Learning how to.
Yeah. So during the night, though, during that night, you'll notice that Big Gray and this one girl is actually like hanging out with each other, and you see that during the dancing and whatnot, like she gets kind of frisky and everything. You're just all and you recognize the signs. You're like, a couple of times you guys talk, ask about him, and he's all like, yeah, she's really nice. She's a psionicist from what she's told me. She's pretty cool.
In other words, don't lie to her.
I wasn't planning on doing that, but I appreciate you doing that. But I'm trying to get.
She knows it's on your mind.
Hey.
If it works, it works. I got no fault about that. She seems to like you. Could be fun.
Yeah, I put up her picture in the Tolkeen chat. She's very good looking. Where's Big Gray? There we go. You'll find out that her name is Jasmine, and that she is an ex-Coalition Psy Stalker. She'll show you the Coalition psionic branding that they put on various parts of their body. It's all been laser burned off. She paid to have it removed, apparently.
Even Zack would wonder what caused you to leave, if she's willing to say.
She'll just say that she had a change of mind.
Huh. Intriguing.
Her and Big Gray seem to get it going on and have a good time, and when we leave, she'll be with him, and then when he says goodbye to you, he's all like, well, I'm going to go back to the motor pool, go grab some sleep, and I will see you later. And then Jasmine kind of pats him on the side, and she's like, well, we'll see how much sleep we get. And she'll give a little sly wink to Zack, and she's all like, nice to meet you, Zack, we'll see you later.
Zack sees that, mutters under his breath, good luck, don't break him.
And when you guys are walking away, when you say that, without her turning around, anything, she'll just say, oh, he can handle it, he'll be okay.
Yeah, we might need him tomorrow.
She is a psychic, dude. So yeah, you think it, she hears it. So
Zack's already picturing, it's like, I can handle it. And the next day he's walking real funny.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, we'll see. I needed to bring that in because Big Gray is part of my short story that I released on the Palladium Forums, and I needed to get his background with Jasmine in there, and this is how they met and everything was here at Tolkeen. So that's the whole reason for I'm trying to follow my short story with a previous group. So
nice.
Yeah, where Big Gray came from. Because remember, I used to play this character with Thomas, and I wrote a short story with it. I shared it all with you guys. I released it to Palladium, and it's doing really well. So who knows what happens? It's a good story. I like it. Everyone likes it on there. So I was like, oh, that's pretty neat. So we'll see what happens if I continue it or not. I haven't had time. But anyways, I just wanted to get in the background that happened. So the next morning, it's kind of open role-playing, what you guys want to do. Drakos, we'll start with you. You seem like a early to rise kind of guy. You have any plans for him or anything you need to do today?
Jokingly, he wakes up next to the dragon with tape measure. Measuring. No, I'm kidding. That would be so cruel. Alright, I need to get this apple. He is probably...
Wow, there's absolutely nothing from Brandon. I don't know if he's in shock or if he walked away.
Okay.
Still nothing from him, man. Did he go AFK?
No, I
Oh, okay.
audio issue. What did I miss?
Nope.
Nope, nothing at all. Nope.
I came back to y'all talking about in shock. I'm like, what?
This is talking about Drake. I was asking Drakos what's he doing this morning, and he made a joke that he woke up next to the dragon. He's got a large tape measure and everything, but that did not happen. He was just kidding. So
Okay, and it's like I imagine she'd light herself on fire out of fear. That happened.
he wouldn't care.
I know he wouldn't care, but she doesn't know that.
Yeah, right. Well, she'll find out real quick. Boom! He'll be like, "Ooh, hey!"
But the tape measure would probably be unhappy about it.
We'll go get another one. Small price to pay to train your dragon. I saw a movie once.
About 30.
I saw this coming.
He probably woke up early. He's probably doing some exercises, some sword swings, some sword play in his apartment. He's not a very social guy, so...
Okay. Doesn't go out. He's not the morning jogger kind of guy or anything like that. Just
No, he gets all his exercise by doing, like, sword play and lifting weights and stuff like that.
yeah. We didn't discuss anything about anyone getting together today, so I'm just trying to see if there's anything you guys need to pick up, go do shopping. I mean, it's just trying to leave it open for you guys. If you want to get stuff, I mean, this is a day off. This is the time to cover that stuff before I kick in the next little story adventure kind of thingy. So
While Drakos is exercising, he's going to have this thought in his head. I need to get a spell. He wants to go try to find superhuman strength.
okay, is he part of the guild, the magic guild in Tolkeen?
No, he is considered an ambassador
Okay.
by the Mystic Knights.
And and there is a school for the Mystic Knights here in Tolkeen.
But he's probably been there.
Yeah.
I signed up and let him know that he was there.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go look it up and see what they're going to do for that then.
Wait.
Evocations. What level of spell is it again? 5th level. Not too terrible. 5th level spells are not that hard to get. It's 7th level and above that are very hard to get. All right. Look up. Where is the average? I know they're pretty expensive, and I'm going to adjust them for where you're at, but I need a ballpark for how much a spell is typically. For 5th level, each level 5 spell is that. Okay, so, alrighty. I guess you have your credits, right? Because I don't have anything on your character sheet on my copy, at least. So, even though you're 4th level, and I have Diddly Squad on your character sheet for credits.
And I had to start over again because I didn't have his original character sheet. We got paid the 8K for the mission, correct?
Think so.
That's what I have written down so far.
Yeah, but you had to have had credits previously, though.
Yeah, I just don't have any record.
Yeah, I don't either. Was your character on paper first? Do you know?
Yeah.
I wonder if I
remember.
Oh, let me get out my big ass 3-ring binder of paper characters. Yes, back in the day, that's all we played was have tons of characters on paper. I have 3-inch D-ring binders filled with RIFTS characters from just about everyone who's played with us before, save Brandon. Brandon joined us during the digital age. I have tons of paper characters. I can't remember if Drakos was a paper character or what.
I have the original for Ratchet. Draco. Add additional 43,000.
Oh, did you find it?
Yeah, I found it.
Oh, okay. Shit, I'll stop then. So like, oh.
Okay, so I need to adjust that.
All right. Yeah, you should have had some cash before. If not, I was gonna have you roll like a D6 and times it by 10 grand. So that sounds about right. No problem with that. So you are going to let me open up the Tolkeen book. I can't remember. Think it was out of the World Book for Federation of Magic that talks about the Mystic Knight. Yeah, I have it here. And that there is a school for them in Tolkeen. Isn't that right? They do. Yeah, the Eternal Order of Mystic Knights. There is a school for it in Tolkeen. Yeah. I think we've talked about that before, and that's why you are here, is serving that order in Tolkeen, correct?
Right.
Okay. Let me get that on here so I can...
Just go ahead and decline the whole spell thing. I'm reading here on Mystic Knights, they cannot. Unlike the other OCCs, Mystic Knight cannot be taught nor purchase additional spell knowledge from anywhere known to them. In fact, the character could never even tries to learn additional spells.
Oh wow, there you go. Yeah, I would have spaced that because it's been so long since I've read the Mystic Knight, so I'm glad that you looked it up. Thank you. That's cool. Oh, so you just gain spells as you go up in levels. That's it.
Intuitively, yes.
Yep. Magic and psionics. See, you can't learn any of that. So you gotta wait till you go up another level, basically. Well,
What about getting a techno-wizard item that gives me supernatural strength?
He's considered, creature magic, but you probably are, but you can use PPE and ISP, so therefore you can use techno-wizard items and power them, yes.
Yeah, let's do that instead.
So you want to see if you can find a techno-wizard item that has it on there? Okay. If you are in the right place to at least ask for that roll. I'm just rolling a general percentage right now to see if it's available. Okay? I'm just going to cover that right now. I mean, it's not the highest of percentages that I'm thinking about just because of rarity and stuff like that, but I mean, better than nothing. So let's just give a roll on the old percentage. Lower is better, of course. So, and 36, bingo. Because I set a gamer's or GM difficulty of 40%. There's a 40% chance you'd be able to find a techno-wizard item. So, yes. Now, the fun part is, what's the cost of such item? Need to go over to techno-wizard real quick. There we go. Okay, what is... And it's superhuman strength. That's what you're looking at, right?
Yeah. So
okay.
Pearls. Black pearls.
Yeah, so PPE is 10, so that's vice level.
Pearls cost 6,000 apiece per carat.
6,000. Yeah, I'm just going off of base construction time. PPE construction cost, which the spell is a PPE of 10. We'll say it's a single unit. You're not looking at something that's has like 5-6 spells chained into it or anything, because then you're getting stupid expensive at that point. Right. Whoops. I need Mr. Calculator. Come here. Really? Wow. Don't care about construction time. I'm just looking at the construction cost of the device. Device level has to be 5 minimum. Wow, that's it? It's not going to have any PPE storage or anything else like that that's on there. So you will find a techno-wizard dealer, shop, dealer, something, somewhere, wherever, when you go shopping, that you will find a techno-wizard who has made a techno-wizard like bracer. It'll be a armored bracer that you can strap either on the outside part of your armor, and he can sell it to you for 15,500 credits, unless you want to try and roll to haggle with them, but that's the base price.
Not a haggler, so you can say, yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Oh, okay. And then, whoa. Oh, okay. Whoops, I was about to do the total cost. It's the PPE cost that sets up how much PPE is. I was all like, 265 PPE to activate this thing? Are you nuts?
What kind of strength bonus does it give you for that much?
This will turn you into a god if you can activate it. What was that, Brandon? Sorry.
Arm wrestles Urga for fun.
Let me just go bench press that mountain for you, not a problem.
Got these guns? Yeah.
Arm wrestling Urga while you're using a foot to hold Chantico down.
Drinking tea with one hand.
Right.
Arm wrestling with the other.
Let me make sure I'm doing this right. So, multiply the total by the device level, which the device level is 5, so that becomes 50. It's device level times 10. Oh, wait. Sorry. The add together all the PPE costs of these spells involved within this spell chain. So that takes 10. Multiply that by the level times 10, so times 50 is 500. Divided by the number of carrots. Oh gosh, I gotta look up the fucking carrots. Didn't you have the carrots? What carrot would he need for a level 5 spell for that? Did you see it? I thought you had it. Sorry, Brandon and Monte. I apologize. Maybe we should.
Alright, guys. We can always do this.
My character's going clothes
This
shopping.
comes in handy.
Yeah, I'll get to you guys in a second. I'm sorry, I didn't expect this to take this long. I didn't think we were going to go shopping for Techno Wizard items, so just trying to get it out of the way. It's not going to have any storage of anything. It's going to be when you activate it. That's what it does. So, oh goodness, where is the carrots? Come on, determine required gems. There we go. Must have a minimum of 1 carrot in weight.
And half carrots, so it's 2.5.
So we take 500 and divide that by 2.5 equals that. Then we divide that by 20, and it takes 10 PPE to activate this bracelet. There you go. Yeah. So every time you pump 10 PPE into it, it will go off. It's device level. Make sure that you write down that the device level is 5. So it will last 2 melee rounds per level of experience or per device level. So 10 melee rounds. Or what, 2.5 minutes? It gives you a supernatural PS of 30 and a physical endurance of 24, and it gives you a bonus of 30 SDC. But one limitation that is on this item is that you can't give it to other people. It can only be bestowed on the person who is wearing the item. Okay?
Cool.
That's just a limitation of having a TW device. It's not made to affect. Normally you can cast the spell and affect other people, but not with this device.
It's totally fine with just himself.
You want them to have it, you have to loan it to them.
And they have to have the ability to be able to use a Techno Wizard device. So, not everyone does. So, alright, cool. If you think of anything else for Drakos, just let me know. I'm just gonna move on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So, Brandon, Ietyl's probably pretty late and sleeping this morning. Maybe?
She doesn't know why her head hurt.
Ow!
Probably like rubbing her head on the ground, just like trying to get this stuff to stop. Like big paw over her head, trying to figure out like, how do I get up without my head hurting?
You don't. So after you shake all that off, you said you wanted to go clothes shopping?
Yeah, Ietyl was planning to go with Sil'Vera to go clothes shopping.
Yep, understood. So Sil'Vera, you wake up this morning and at some point go over to Ietyl's place, is that right? Or what would she do?
Yep.
Sil'Vera, she's gonna get up this morning and then go over to Ietyl because you guys are supposed to go shopping today.
Yes.
Okay.
She gets up, she gets some coffee, flavored, and then heads over to Ietyl to see if she's okay from last night drinking.
She has a headache that she has never experienced before.
Yeah, she's kind of miserable.
What is the dragon equivalent of Tylenol?
I don't have the spell for that.
Dissolve a large case of Tylenol into a couple gallons of coffee.
There are spells in psionics that can't affect it. They can take it away. It's just whether...
Tranquilizers?
Well, any sort of...
My psionics will help me.
Any sort of curing and or remove poison or something like that would work as well.
Yeah, I don't have that. That's a later thing. She'll probably use Mind Block because her head hurts and then realize it doesn't do anything.
Right. From outside forces, but she's like, ow! Oh, why does it hurt so bad?
It's worse!
I closed off the rest of the world and now all the voices in my head are echoing. Right.
It's bullshit.
You'll get used to it.
Oh, I wonder what that spell does. That's a level 2 invocation.
I don't get to start learning spells until 2nd level, and I have to acquire those. At 3rd level, I get a bunch.
Oh, that's like prestidigitation out of D&D. That's cleanse is the same thing as cleaning stuff. I was just going through to see what spells Gaelyn had, if we can go bug him and have him help you, but he does not have anything that helps out with anything like that. He's a combat ley line walker. So he don't have healing spells and stuff. He's like, no, blow him up. That's what I do. So you're just gonna have to deal with the headache for a little while.
Yeah, that's okay. I normally wake up with a headache, it's just not a hangover one.
It's bad you couldn't alter a spell.
You can at later levels. I'll let you, but we're not at that point right now.
Cool. Yeah, because I had that neuro touch, and some of it can help out. Also brain scan, but that's just to see like it's diagnosis.
Yeah.
What's your problem? Hangover.
Yeah. Gee, thanks God.
So Sil'Vera and Ietyl gonna just go out and go shopping.
Yeah, we're gonna go shopping.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just write down whatever outfits you're going to buy, come up with a certain amount of number and credits, and spend it. Whether you're going for like high fashion stuff or, just normal clothes or whatever.
Normal. Oh, you're talking dirty nonsense to me, man.
I was probably going to get like a one high fashion set and then a few sets of like normal, so...
You may not get them because I'll throw them away.
I don't think that Sil'Vera, because of her background, goes to like a TJ Maxx or a Target. So I think you're at the equivalent of like Bloomingdale's,
Okay, you are shining today.
Yeah. Idol's all like, oh, what is TJ Maxx over there? No.
I'm talking dirty. I don't want to hear that name.
Why do you sound like a prissy Drakos?
I have my limitations. I like my preference. And this is where we're going.
Yep, it's in the background as such, man. She's a fashion queen, so
Must dress fancy. So yeah, we'll go to a few clothes stores. I'll write down some dresses. Brandon, you go ahead, write down some dresses, and even if you can't afford, I'm buying them. So.
Yeah, I'm just trying to come up with like a list of like different things because she's probably going to get a variety of stuff just to figure out what she likes.
Yeah, 2 or 3 outfits at 5. We go to lunch. I teach her about coffee, Starbucks.
Do I get to see if I like coffee?
That is, yes.
that's up to you. You can. I mean, you're playing your character. How do you feel about coffee? I mean,
I rolled it for the Zytikic. I rolled it for the alcohol.
There you go. Stick with it. What is this dragon like? We don't know. I'm assuming you're days old, so God knows it. Have you ever had coffee? It's like.
I just rolled the D20.
Well, I would have said. Well, what did we roll last time? Was it a D20?
It was a saving throw off of a D20.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't matter because I rolled a nat 20, which means she really likes it.
Oh my goodness, she's into Starbucks.
Try good caramel macchiato with latte. Yeah.
She's like, why's it got ice cubes in it? That's really fucking good. Slurp, 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 slurp.
I'm gonna go broke just off a fucking food with this character.
So you gotta go to the equivalent of like a Neiman Marcus and a Nordstrom's and, things, the Macy's, shit like that, right? So on average, just to let you guys know, the equivalent of like a jumpsuit, say fashionable, maybe not high fashion, but a fashionable jumpsuit is going to be anywhere about, on Rift's Earth at this time, anywhere from like 300 to 800 credits per outfit.
300 to 800?
Yeah. If you want high fashion, you're looking at over 1,000 and up, depending on how fancy you really want to get. So you guys can go spend the money. Money.
Sil'Vera will go ahead and buy Ietyl 2 really high fashion. So I'm going to spend 2K on you. Just so you know.
Are they like dresses, or are you going with like a pantsuit, or what is it?
Whatever she wants. She can write down whatever the two are.
Okay.
But I am paying the $2,000 for 2 out.
Okay. I will come up with descriptions for those while you're taking care of the other guys.
And then I will spend another 3.5K on myself.
Okay.
I'm going to spend another $1,650 to get 3 outfits that are like just regular, nice looking clothes, but not high fashion.
Okay. So we have a red-headed dragon in human form with a physical beauty of 18, and we have an Atlantean white-haired chick with a physical beauty of 22, and you two are going clothes shopping. How many guys are you guys going to fight off today? There's a whole lot of swinging ding-dongs that are going to be looking at you two, so...
At some point, if it gets too irritating, I call Drakos. He meets us for lunch.
Well, you guys are...
Thinking, hey, a little charm, a little poise, they take some of the bills.
Yeah, these high fashion places are used to that crap. Yeah, you're not going to get anything off of that. Sorry. They're used to it. But no, I mean, just seeing this as, you two are walking. I'm envisioning you two walking around like either a mixture of an open and closed mall in Tolkeen, going mall ratting, basically.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so yeah. So lunch is going to be a pretty decent place for lunch, right?
Of course.
Yeah, so that's going to be like 250 credits a person. Easy. You could drop that easy.
Alright, I dropped the 500.
Okay. Just saying. Yeah.
Thanking Sil'Vera for that.
You know what? So this
It's also a learning lesson for Ietyl too. Like, I will teach her creds, how they're transferred,
Oh yeah.
how to balance. Only because Sil'Vera thinks you're like her little sister, and she loves dragons, and she's gonna take care of you. So you're gonna learn some things while we're out shopping and shit like that.
So Brandon, what I'd like for you to do, since you're being taught about the finer things, from a how should we put it, a well-experienced teacher, I'm going to ask you to roll a percent, and because of the person that's teaching you, of course, she's going to have influence on this, this teaching you and stuff like that, so it's going to be plus 10, so roll me a percent, add 10, and let me know what the total is. Yes, you can get above 100, just saying, but obviously the higher the better. So just roll me a percent and add 10, please.
62.
Okay, so what that represents is how much influence your character has been influenced, so shall we say, how much you like these finer things. You see where I'm going with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. In other words, she's starting to, because of the coffee and the lunch and, the clothes, you're finding yourself that you're kind of digging all of this because it makes you look pretty and you feel better, and the way she's explaining things to you and stuff like that, you're starting to feel like a Valley girl in the 80s. So
Oh, that fits with one of the outfits I got her. She's probably like in a sundress now, like once we've gotten all the clothes and such.
okay, sounds good.
And I'm still trying to decide what the other high fashion clothing's going to be.
You find yourself enjoying the finer things of life. You think this is actually kind of cool with that die roll. You're not mad into it. Like you said, it's a total of a 62, but it is technically like above average just a little bit, so you're like, this is kind of neat, and what she's showing you, and how to accessorize and stuff. So I would suggest that you take a note that in the future you probably want, because it's all part of role-playing with your character. Where to go? Domestic. Is it domestic? Yes. You want to look at the skill, wardrobe, and grooming. Just a background thing that's coming up for skills. Your character is getting into doing this stuff. Okay?
Okay.
It's not a must, I'm just saying, but if you're going to follow role-playing your character and how it's growing up and stuff like that with her teachings, you're just all like, wow, this skill is being developed. Wow,
Later on, you want Drakos to bling out the saddle, he can do that for you.
Yeah.
She's still scared of him.
The best. For my steed. I mean my ally.
I didn't realize that Sil'Vera also doesn't have that skill. You might want to think about that being on your list as well for Sil'Vera, dude. That's...
next level I'm getting seduction, wardrobe, and grooming.
Oh!
Yeah, try it.
Well, you don't have to do seduction, but, I mean, yeah.
Yes, I will.
Okay, no, that's your character, dude. But wardrobe and grooming, the way your character is, I would say you absolutely need to pick that up, dude.
Yeah, because of the background.
Yeah. Cool. So you guys take care of that. Zack, what's going on with you today?
As far as I understand, we didn't get blasted, so does he or does he not have a headache the next day? If he doesn't, he's doing good.
Well, let's
If he does have one,
let's saving throw that. Why, shall we? Okay. Let's see how he took his first night. So we'll say saving throw. It'll be physical endurance based, but you have a +2, so you roll a d20 and add 2. That's the bonuses that I see. I don't know if you have anything that adds to it as far as OCC powers and abilities. I'm not saying where you're immune to anything, so yeah. So
nope.
Yeah, d20 plus.
As far as I can tell.
Yeah. Roll it.
Okay, d20 plus 2. All right, 14.
Well, you made it right on the dot. So you do not have a headache, maybe a little bit of cotton mouth, but nothing major.
Okay, this sauce today is like, all right, that was a minor dip. Mouth feels like the floor of a taxi cab. I need to go shoot something.
Hey, you need to go brush your teeth.
He's going to go find him. He's going to take just his laser weaponry, since it's rechargeable, and go find himself a nice shooting range and blow off a few hundred rounds.
Oh wow! All right, go for it. You don't even have to do it as that you're using up your ammo. If you want to pay a little extra, you can shoot their ammo.
I ain't got a problem with that. That makes it easier on me.
Yeah. So, couple 100 credits, and you're going to go shooting.
He wants to keep his edge. He's like, I need to... And every time he shoots, he's like, yeah, right there between the eyes. Oh, look at the dead boy.
So, you spend the couple of extra credits for the dead boy silhouette targets. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yes. Once he knows he has, like, oh, I have to have those.
Oh, yeah, they got special ones for, it shows dead boys in armor, officers in armor, and for 5 credits, because the other ones are like 2 credits apiece, for the one-time bonus of 5 credits, you can have the special full-bodied target of Emperor Prosect himself.
You'd hear that and hand the guy 20.
Give me a bunch of those. I'm going to shoot that bastard for it. Yeah, he's like, this is a really good special today. We've been printing off a bunch of these today, so...
Ow! First roll, Mike. Right in the eyes. No, in the ding ding. 19.
Nice.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Whine like a little bitch. It's gonna sing.
Yeah.
He's going to have a good one.
Sounds good.
That'll be how he starts his day.
Yeah, and he's just out there shooting. Drakos, you go out and go buy stuff and anything else for the rest of, this day or whatnot?
Probably at some point, Sil'Vera will call him, just to linger behind and draw off the attention of any type of suitors that are trying to catch our attention. She might get annoyed and call him up and say, hey, come follow us for a little bit.
Yeah. Did we do any rolls about... I thought we did, but was there any rolls about how she felt about Drakos, or have we really haven't dug into that too much, right?
I keep it as surprise.
Okay.
But she does kind of feel towards him.
Okay.
Nothing too serious right now. She's kind of smitten by the fact that he likes her. Nothing's developed.
All right.
Seriously.
So he's going to show up at the mall in what, full armor with gun? Well, he can't have his weapons. Well, he can have he can have a sword. It's just in Tolkeen they really don't want you running around with a bunch of guns and everything.
No, he's just got like some casual outfit on, maybe some jeans and a polo shirt. He's got his sword on his back, but
So Ietyl, big scary man, joins you guys, but not in his armor. So
he's still gonna be hiding behind Sil'Vera. Like, nope.
He's following behind, so.
So these two chicks are all walking hand to hand and everything, giggling, having a good time, and then, the redhead every once in a while looks behind her, notices the big scary guy, and just kind of looks forward like, eek.
He might jokingly go like this. Like he's sizing her up.
Frame of reference, this is kind of what Ietyl's wearing right now.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Oh my gosh, perfect. Yeah. Yeah, there'll be some people that will be hanging around. Roll me a perception for Drake.
Have I pulled anything that I don't like so far?
14 on the die.
I'm showing that you've got a +1. Yeah, you will notice that there are the equivalent of mall rat dudes that are definitely wanting, I don't know, to hang out. Maybe some of them are just all like, yeah, I'm going to get dressed up, I'm going to go talk to that, and then you're just all like, glare.
Puff up my chest.
Yeah, you don't have trust and intimidate, gosh darn it, but still.
His trust and intimidates in the form of a sword on his back. That may not be good to do right now.
I'll roll perception for a couple of guys. Let's see, so he got... There's a guy with... Oh, wow. All right, that's funny as hell. So I have 19 and a 16. So these two guys home in to want to talk to them, and they both look at you, and both of them go, yep! They're just like, and Daddy's watching. So... Excuse me?
Right.
Have Sil'Vera and Ietyl both roll a perception, please. +2.
Oh, I have a +2?
Yep.
Come on. Excel sheet. Work with me.
Well, for Sil'Vera, +3 is 15.
Yeah, she'll notice what's going on.
I don't notice shit.
Did you roll a 1?
Yes.
Oh my god!
She's too busy trying to avoid Drakos.
Yeah, it gets closer to them. She's like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Sil'Vera's like, what's going on?
Oh god, that's hilarious. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit!
I don't like this man.
Sil'Vera will pat him on the chest. Like, guy, that's why I called you. And then she'll take Ietyl and move forward ahead.
You gotta take off 250 credits on Drakos as well for lunch then?
Yeah, I'll pop it.
Alright, cool. He goes to the anime store, buys a bunch of Dragon Ball Z shit. He just seems like the type, you know?
Okay.
Just seems like the type. It's hilarious. Alright, Zack, so Zack's just out shooting, so we're pretty much just destroy the day. People shopping, shooting, and doing this kind of stuff.
Well, as long as the two don't mix, Shooting in the mall? I don't think so.
Let's not do that.
Yeah.
Greg's not playing, so he's not playing his Fantari that put us in jail every time we played Battlelords and had time off.
He was running up tallying up a number of times of doing that.
Well, him and Nick's character.
That or running away.
Nick's character was in jail so many times he was on first name basis with all the guards. Hey Ben, how you doing?
Hey Bob, George. My usual, please.
Cell 5, your favorite.
Still have drawings right there.
Why would we take them down? I mean,
Yes, entertainment.
Go ahead, Buck.
Especially when you're high.
Yeah. You go walk in there and it's got Buck's name stenciled on the front of the concrete going into the cell, you know, Buck's place.
I etched that shit with a middle fork.
Good old jail, or as Buck likes to call it, detox.
I'm away from home.
Depending on who's working on whether or not I can smuggle in my drug of choice at the time, so...
I guess it depends on where I'm being jailed, too.
Well, yeah. There was that one time on the luxury Starliner that they didn't take it too kindly to you and Trey.
He got probed.
Yeah. Like, no.
They put me in the detox. Like, ugh.
They took everything away from Buck. He's all like, wow, that was a really thorough search. It kind of hurt. Can I have your name and number? I feel like I'm dating you now. I mean, that was rough.
Made the vent ink all over.
It's like, wow, damn. Okay, so your guys' day off is going to be pretty much like that. So later on, late afternoon, everyone's comms are going to go off from our commander.
Well, Major Joe.
Or Major, isn't it? Whoops.
E.O. Major Jara Cato.
Yes, Major Cato contacts everyone and asks for everyone's participation for a mission debriefing that we'll be leaving for tomorrow morning at Buffy's Steakhouse in downtown Tolkeen. My treat.
Nice.
6 p.m.
Steak.
Yeah. And it's Buffy's Steakhouse is located on the top floor of this 10-story building, so it's kind of, I would say, like a medium to a high fashion steakhouse place that she's asking for all of us to go to. So she says, dress accordingly. Don't let me down. Which two people in the group are like,
yeah.
I just bought this outfit. I know what I'm wearing tonight.
I'll send Ietyl a quick little wink emoji. We got this.
And then you get a question mark response.
I don't get it.
It means we did nice preparation today.
Hey, when you guys at the mall, are you guys going to drop by Ulta Beauty and get makeovers there? All right. Another 300 credits for the both of you. Yeah.
So, if you give a dragon in a human form a perm or nail polish or anything like that, does that transfer as a dragon, or what the hell is that? Or is that just for cosmetic illusion as a
It's for cosmetic, but it will stay on the human form until she decides to change it up. The way that I am running this, because there's none of this gets mentioned in the RIFTS books and everything, but the way I have always done it, it's kind of like a shapeshifter's psychic imprint of reflection of themselves. So if you pretty up Ietyl and she made this role that she likes what she sees, then that becomes part of her psychic self-impression. So when she goes to a human form, she's going to base out on this form. Especially now because she really hasn't learned how to do other forms just yet, but she really likes this form because it's, again, pretty. So if you put makeup on her and stuff like that, it'll stay until she messes it up in human form. Okay?
she can will it to happen. It is an illusion.
Right.
She transforms. Okay. Cool.
So you can put physical makeup on her, get a perm, to get her hair done up and everything. And if she likes it enough, then when she reverts back to that form, she's like, I want to go back. I like what I look like. I want to look like this all the time. So the makeup, the hair, everything, it will still be there because her impression is, I like this. This is how I want to look. Got it, Brandon? Okay. So if you guys want to spend money to get made up, I'll give you guys a +1 to your physical beauty for the day because of hair and makeup is done professionally.
Buy whatever, however much it costs.
It was 300 credits total, but so 150 per character. So
Do I still get the Sil'Vera +10?
are you rolling a percent?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to roll to see? Yeah, I should have asked for that. Sure, go ahead. This is your character. You roll what you want when you feel like it, or if I feel that there needs to be a rule for it. But yeah, if you want to know how this feels, sure, go ahead, roll it.
With the Sil'Vera +10, 74.
Ooh, so you like this look then?
Yeah.
Okay. She looks hot.
Girl.
Drakos on the side's going like, my steed is a fucking babe.
Yeah. He would never get the worst deed out because Sil'Vera would just give him a look and he's just like, ally. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, walk around the mall, go by the Ulta Beauty store and get made up. They're really good at that. Damn.
I'm generating a list of likes and dislikes as I come across them so I can remember. And one just became into a like instead of starting to like.
Like you said earlier, I don't think you've ever hit anything yet that you just absolutely dislike. You keep rolling going like, I like this, and I like this, and I like this. Oh, I know what you can put in dislike. Drakos.
Drakos and Dad.
See, there's two of them now. I think Dad may be a little bit higher up on the dislike list, though.
Yeah, Drakos hasn't done anything to you.
Right.
Yeah.
He's just scary.
Just a big scary.
Right.
He's mentally sizing you up for stirrups and.
That's not right, but anyways.
Bullshit. Drakos is like, I wonder what the wind feels like in my hair at 1,000 feet. Yes.
Riding the back of my great dragon steed. Oh! Sil'Vera riding side saddle in front of me in my lap. Okay, now this is starting to turn into a Penthouse Forums.
That would
Mile High Club, anybody?
That would really encourage Ietyl to fly upside down.
Mile High Club.
No. I was on my back.
It's what the saddle is for. There's a reason why it's coated in rubber.
Just fly straight.
You're right up front.
Hit some turbulence. Hit some turbulence. Anywho, Zack also at some point you get pinged by Big Gray, and he's all like, "Hey, where are you at? I woke up late, haha, and I'm just kind of hanging out."
I'm pretty much out shooting off some rounds, getting my target practice in. I feel better now. It's always good to shoot something. Helps me clear the cobwebs out.
Yeah. He's like, I'll come over to you. We can hang out until we have to go to the steakhouse.
That reminds me, I gotta think of some. She said dress accordingly. I get a distinct feeling that's gonna be more than just my conventional clothes. I'm gonna have to do some shopping for clothes. Let's see what kind of stores they got in this place for these kind of things.
Yeah, I think the two chicks took off to go shopping. They said they were gonna. Sil'Vera was gonna take Ietyl out, and they were gonna go shopping.
Well, hopefully we don't run into him because I don't feel like being a pack mule.
Yeah.
He's a sweet kid, but I really see her walking in with just girl on arm, walking out with like 7 or 8 cartloads.
Yeah.
And that would just stay.
Well, I'll go hang out with you. I'm tired of working on stuff, and I gotta keep my fur clean before I swap out a transmission in another guy's vehicle. So.
Oil on the fur. God, I hate that.
Yeah, it's a
Never
pain in the
comes
butt.
out easy.
Especially me. I've got long fur, so.
Mine's short, but it's white. So, like I said, stains show up more. Might not have as much length, but it shows up better.
Well, his is that wolf. His is that wolf, very coarse, thick stuff. So, yeah, it's not very long, but it is around his head and stuff, but he tries to keep it trimmed back where it's short, but it is still like that wolf coarse fur is what he's got, so.
For Zack on the side, in his background, he does like being well groomed because it feels better. So it's like, all right, this is not good. You have to stop off and see about getting a full body shampoo or something if I get too dirty.
Huh? Is that what you're going to do today? You want to go to a spa and get yourself cleaned up, or are you doing that in your apartment?
No, actually, since he's going to go out and get clothes, he might as well take advantage of a spa.
All right, so 300 credits will do everything. Big Gray will just hang out while you're getting all primped in there, and of course they're all like, did you like anything to do? And he's sitting there in cargo shorts and a very loose-fitting button-up shirt that's not buttoned up because he doesn't like constrictive clothing, and he has his flip-flops because he's a freaking wolf and he doesn't like to cover up his feet, so it's a personal trait. He's just all like, nah, I'm good.
Zack would look at him. You know they do a decent pedicure here.
He's like, what? He kind of holds up his paw. You know, he's 7'2" and like 300 pounds, dude. He's all like, yeah, unless you guys have a die grinder. And this one Oriental lady goes, brings out a little angle grinder. She's like, hey, thank you, well. We're doing this real good. He's like, oh, fuck.
Hold him down.
Pop right here. You got credits?
It's like, dude, just stand over there. I'll take care of it.
Say, you got credits? I take care of. Put Mangy Paw down here. Come back looking bling bling. The fuck?
Zack wonders, like, what the hell he would look when he's actually cleaned up, nails trimmed, that kind of thing. That might be actually, that's worth paying for to see.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, he's just all like, all right, lady, do what you can. She's just all like, why you wear flip-flop? They're nasty. Wear clogs. He's like, the hell? So Zack, if you're willing to pay for it, it's $200 for the process, and then whatever you want to tip the lady.
Depends on how he comes out. I don't know if this is similar to what happens to the ladies. Will we actually get the equivalent, like a +1 point bump in physical beauty? Because if he comes out looking pretty handsome...
No, this is just it's a professional manicure. It's not anything that's going to adjust his physical beauty. This is just getting his nails done and trimming fur around his paws and fingers and everything, so...
Zack is going to try to see if he can convince a few people with a few extra creds to get him a full-body shampoo, too.
For who?
He's not... For who else? His beer buddy.
For Big Gray? Yeah, Big Gray won't go for that. Nope.
He was like, you got some guy back that can lift a couple of cards, might pick this dude up, stick him in the washer.
Not happening. Nope. They're just like, hey, you gotta take a shower. He's like, I'm good. And they keep pressing, and then he finally just snarls, and he's all like, I said no.
Put him in the wash cycle, put it on extra spin in the dry iron floor.
Oh my god, I come out looking like a fucking furball. Oh, fucking shit.
Zack would be like, that's worth $500 alone just to see that.
So 200 plus the tip, and I'm going to roll a skill set for her. This lady's professional wardrobe and grooming kind of thing. So, I rolled a 24. She made it by a lot. So she does an excellent job on him. In fact, he looks at his feet and his hands, and he's all like, well, goddamn. I didn't know that was possible. So
Zack would say, and you see why I come here?
He's all like, okay, dude. All right. Now they trimmed all the fur off my fingers. I want to waggle them, and my feet. He was like, what the hell happened to all the hair on my feet? And lady all goes off on him. You mangy bastard! You would shave your feet.
Yeah, Zack is going to definitely become a regular customer here. This lady she's entertaining. It's worth it.
How much did you pay for Big Gray's manicure?
He'll pay the full amount and give her an extra 100 for how that turned out.
There you go. She's like, you bring big guy back anytime.
Said to him, that was worth it. That's like, see, I told you it's going to work out nice.
She's like, you got big chest. You need to epilate around chest. I got just wax procedure for you. He's like, wow.
I don't think that would look too good. I think that's just...
Who are you talking to? He's going to pay to get picture of this.
No, that ain't happening.
While he is laying there with the green goo and the cucumbers on his eyes, he will grab somebody off the street to get pictures on the sly.
That's hilarious.
Like, I got 1,000 credits to you and that camera if you can do me some sneaky pictures.
I just was looking at the notes for Big Gray. He is going to run out to an electronics store and buy, for 2,000 credits, he's going to get a portable laptop that he can plug into his vehicle and that he can have, because we needed computer databases and stuff like that for when we drive and shit. So he's now got a portable laptop that he'll keep all kinds of programs on there for diagnostics and plugging into the computer and recording stuff and shit like that. So he's gonna go grab all that crap. So
now if he needs a little extra, just tap Zack on the shoulder. Zack's got plenty, and it's his beer buddy.
Nah,
he's a good comrade.
I've kept track of my starting credits. He's okay, not an issue. Sure. Don't quite have the money for professional toolkits just yet. I'll wait for that. So
how much did it cost?
I got way too much. Don't worry about it. But I do need to, like you, I need to go out and go get some sort of like a decent type of shorts and a shirt or something. It's going to be about 500 credits. I'll take the credits off of them. There we go. So I'm not getting fashionable or high fashion. He's just getting like the equivalent of like a decent not pants. He can't wear pants. He hates pants. He's like, I need some nice dress shorts, and they're just all like, excuse me. He's like, dress shorts, Wolf, get it through your head. We have these type of socks. Oh fuck no, dude. No, I mean, just give me some of the dress shoes and I'll cut open the top. So, wait, what?
Excuse me?
Yeah.
We are not selling to you purely out of principle.
I think they would have some type of clothes store for other type of races here.
Oh, they do. They do. It's just, yeah, absolutely they do. I'm just it's just kind of funny about going into a men's clothing store and they're like, "Ooh, you need a suit," and he's like, "You need to be unconscious." It's like, bipedal. I'm a Wolfen. Suit equals itchy, dickhead. It's no.
The nightmare would be if our lovely lady ever took him clothes shopping. God. He would actually start fights if they tried to put him in clothing.
Alright, so he ends up getting a decent ensemble that's got really nice cargo shorts. He's got a shirt. It's a button-up shirt, but he's not buttoning it up all that much. And then he's got a tie, and just the ties around his neck, just kind of loose. Okay. And he's got really nice, like, black leather sandals that are big. So he's like, if this doesn't qualify for high fashion, fuck you. So, Zack, what are you going to get, dude?
Zack is only going to spend about a couple thousand credits to get some decent clothes. I've got him listed as several sets of decent fashion.
Okay.
He doesn't have any idea per se regarding what's good, what's not good. He wants something that looks good and will wear good, and he will tell the person, cut it, if you have to tailor make it, cut it a little loose. I want room to swing if I get into a fight.
Yeah, not a problem.
Then he's got no sweat with it all.
Cool. So at some point, all of us then will meet at the steakhouse in that evening, right? we just all find our own ways there, because it does sound like none of us hung out. I mean, there's like 2 groups of us that are off doing our own thing all day, pretty much. So we'll all meet at the steakhouse. We're all looking each other over. It's like, Big Gray is just all like, yeah, told you. He'll nudge Zack. I told you they were going to take Ietyl out. And he gives a big old manicured thumbs up to Ietyl. Good job, girl. You've been hanging out with Sil'Vera all day. I can tell. I approve. You look very... You look really beautiful. There, you look pretty. Good job. And of course, Sil'Vera, yeah, you always do. I mean, you just yeah.
For this meetup, Ietyl's wearing her black dress with like the red ember embroidery. Looks like fire sparkles.
Ooh, there you go. Fire sparkles. Gee, I wonder why she chose that.
I don't know.
She be smoking.
He'll go up and like forearm Drake. What's up, dude?
Oh, man. Good day.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah. Jokingly, he might do it too, but no. She made me.
Zack's fault. Some Chinese lady came after me with a fucking die grinder and some pruning shears.
It looked like work.
She's good, though. She called me mangy way too many times. I now know what mangy in Chinese is.
Zack will interject. Yeah, I couldn't get him into the body wash machine. He wouldn't allow that.
Yeah,
he was happy to get his hands and claws trimmed.
Yeah, our friendship's done at that point.
I don't blame you.
It'd be so worth seeing you after you spin dry.
You realize we're on the 10th floor, right? If there's a balcony, big boot, right on. So we'll all go up to the top floor, go to the steakhouse, get escorted to our table. Everyone's going to be surprised to see Major Kato is there. She's in a fashionable black dress, not a military uniform or anything. So might be kind of surprising to us. We're all like, whoa. Never rolled to see. She's a female military specialist for Free Quebec, 5'6", 145 pounds. Brunette. Okay. Stern and by the book. So does she have any special... okay. She has a 14 physical beauty, so she doesn't look bad. She's athletic and trim type build, so she kind of surprises us all, Thank you, Brandon. That's a good meme. That represents Big Gray. Stop it.
Yes.
Stop it. Hands off all the furry sensitive bitties. So she'll be like, I absolutely approve of all this. You guys clean up rather well. She'll just kind of regard the whole group. She's like, Big Gray, I know you're uncomfortable, but this look suits you. And he's like, bleh. I need to get back to working on a tank, or I need to dirty up a bit. She's like, I appreciate you cleaning up to be here. And he just points at Zack and goes, it's his fault. And then she just nods at Zack and she's like, good job at cleaning up our dirty operator.
Well, I tried to get him a bit further, but he wouldn't go for it.
Yeah, try not to push it too much. That kind of looks like Minnie's work on 5th Street. Where did you go?
Minnie's work on 5th Street.
She's good. She is good.
Trust me, if she could have talked him into getting into the washroom and a full body clean, I'd have been happily paying her rent for the next month just to see that.
She's like, I approve. Good job. And she's all like, Drakos? Oh, there goes my dice. Drakos, you cleaned up rather well. Looking good, sir.
Thank you.
And then she turns her gaze over to Sil'Vera and Ietyl and just all like, I feel like a proud new mommy that our youngest dragon is being taken care of so well. Sil'Vera, you're doing a fantastic job. She says, Ietyl, how do you feel? Are you feeling okay?
I kind of like this.
That's good. Very good. So we'll end up eating, and at some point during small talk, she's going to say, well, the whole reason why I got everyone together is because we have a roughly week-long assignment that we're going to be doing. And I will be going with you because this is really important. So up north from us is a community called Solomon, and they are kind of being threatened by coalition forces and Ietyl and everything, and it's an old community that's up there. So we are going to go up there and assist and just assess the threat level to the community. Solomon is a independent town that Tolkeen has kind of taken onto themselves as kind of like a border protection type place. It seems that the inhabitants more welcome Tolkeen personnel more than they do like coalition type people, which the coalition has been there at some point, just not as of late because Tolkeen has poured more resources into holding and defending Solomon more than ever. So we are going to travel up there and stay there for roughly about a week and just kind of defend, watch over, and do our job up there for a little bit.
So in other words, we go up there, if anything starts trouble, that's out of the town itself trying to give them grief, we shut it down permanently.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come down to that, but essentially, yeah, that would be an issue.
I'm in.
Well, of course you are. You have no choice.
Well, I'm glad I'm going to have a chance to go shoot something that I like shooting at. There it is.
Well, and there has been a problem with coalition patrols in that area, so there's a chance we may run into that. There's a chance we may run into Ietyl. There's a chance we may run into different mercenaries that are hired or independent and stuff, but Solomon can pretty much take care of their own. They're roughly like 3,000 people that live in Solomon, and it's mostly a farming community. They're pretty self-sufficient. They're on a pair of very small ley lines. I mean, they're not even 5 miles long. They're very small ley lines, but they do cross at a point in the city, and they have a very skilled mage who lives there who built a stone pyramid.
That's why this place is on the coalition's radar.
Probably. That's one of the things, yes, I'm sure.
I think it is Ietyl just said they want it for the land resources at all. I mean, to my knowledge, they've never wanted ley line energy before.
Well, the Ietyl are kind of hard to deal with, but let me upload a couple of maps for you guys so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So there's that map. That's our gaming map. That'll just show the general area. And then I worked on another map, and that one's got Solomon. That gaming map right there has got Solomon on there. Why did my map there? Copy, paste, there. And then this is kind of like what I did for a Google Earth map. That pin of Swatara, Minnesota, that's where Solomon is located. So,
and Tolkeen is Minneapolis.
Yes, Tolkeen is actually built on the ruins of Minneapolis.
Okay, that gives me an excellent frame of reference.
But
thank you.
If you notice, the big thing is, if you notice to the right, not that far away, like 150 miles away, is Duluth. Duluth has been taken over by the Ietyl, and it's got a huge hive there. It's called the Duluth Hive. So the Ietyl are very much territorial and very active in this region.
Damn.
So we are close to the Ietyl hive. So,
And out of character, if I remember correctly, it was the Blue Hive one of the bigger ones?
yes,
Damn.
it's major. It is a very large hive.
And which, if I remember reading the books, it's like over 1 million, which is like, holy crap.
There's a lot of them there. It's massive.
I don't know, Idle's just hearing bugs and just going, ooh.
Yummy!
So, buffet?
Yeah. So Solomon is 159 miles from Tolkeen. We're basically going to follow an old highway all the way there. It's a trade route that goes all the way up there. It's actually well maintained. Over the years, Tolkeen has reconstructed and rebuilt the highway that goes up there, so it's patrolled by Tolkeen. We shouldn't have any issues there. But so all of us are going to go in one vehicle. We'll take Big Gray's vehicle and just go up there.
Who are we reporting to?
You'll be reporting to me the whole time. Like I said, I'm going.
Okay, so do we have an office up there, or are we...
Our ops is whatever I decide that we're going to do up there at the time. Right now, it's just kind of, we are civil defense. This is part of our charter, is going to other regions or areas under Tolkeen protection that I feel that is necessary. So we are going up there strictly in a civil defense. Is that what you needed, or?
No, but where are we staying? Is what I'm asking. Do they have like where we could stay? Are we staying outside the city, or are we?
Let me check. I took a bunch of notes on. So Solomon has basically all the standard things that from a medium-sized town. It actually has like a town hall, a town square, small shelters, jailhouse, boarding houses, taverns, churches, general store, shopping district with several small shops, bakeries, and all kinds of stuff like that. And then, of course, it's got the stone pyramids. Has a stone pyramid in there, and there we go. Yes. So as far as where we're going to stay, it's either going to be in a vehicle, or if I feel everything's okay at one of the boarding houses and I can secure enough rooms, maybe we stay at one of the boarding houses. But again, we're going to have to assess that when we get there.
So we do have her with us.
Understood. She'll have to be in human form on the inside and dragon form on the outside, which, trust me, they've had different types of races from Tolkeen that has been up there all the time. So her in dragon form and us showing up with some of you guys the way you are will not stand out. It will not seem out of sorts or unnatural. That's the word I was looking for. Does that help? So... And the city's protector, when you see him, the dragon's not so unusual. So.
Yeah, Ietyl was going to raise her hand until Sil'Vera piped up about the dragon form, and then her hand goes back down.
Yeah, she's like, okay.
Where are we staying? Because we're going to have a big barn that's going to be with us.
We'll just have her curled up.
Than last time, if you saw her in dragon form.
We'll just have her curled up in a big dragon ball right in the street in front of the tavern. Just set the alarm. There we go. Snort.
Confused head tilt.
Pat her on the shoulder.
So skill-wise, I'm trying to see if there's any chance that everyone go through your skills. If you think there's a skill that is going to help you, like history post-apocalypse, if anyone has that, you can roll to see if you know anything about Solomon. I'm just trying to think of a skill that might...
A skill that I have!
A skill that anyone might have to know anything about Solomon. Whether or not your character knows anything, just kind of go through your skills and see if there's anything on there. Maybe land nav? I don't know. Or navigation or something. Something that'll let you know something about other places. Even lore magic. I would allow a lore magic roll.
Ietyl got a 25 out of 53 on history post-apocalypses.
Okay. Is there anyone else who has that skill? Okay, we'll get to that one in a minute. Let's cover this skill. You know what? Maybe I should look at Big Gray. Oh, there's 2 percentages for history post-apocalyptic. Whoopsie.
Yeah, I made both of them by more than half. So
Okay. I think.
I don't remember which one's which.
Yeah, but it's still a technical skill, but it's not a lore skill. Technical, it's a history post-apocalyptic. First percentage is general historic knowledge. Second percentage is a more in-depth knowledge of a particular region or subject. Oh wow, yeah, we're gonna have to cover a lot of stuff with that one. All right, so let me get to that in just a second. Let me roll for Big Gray. Big Gray has got history post-apocalyptic. I picked up the wrong dice. Let me get my dice out for him. There we go. And oh, boo! 67. I blow it, and no one else has it that I've heard.
Nope, I ain't got that kind of lore.
Okay. Well, it's not lore. It's a history. All right. So for Brandon walked away for a second. Let me.
Back.
Oh, okay. Let me go ahead and give me a Lord Magic for anyone who has it as well. Big Gray doesn't have it.
Just shrugs and Drakos eats it.
Oh, did he roll really bad?
Yeah, he rolled really bad. It's
Okay.
Shrugs, eats another piece of steak.
Okay.
Rolled a 91. I was like, yeah, no.
He's too busy eating steak and looking at cleavage.
Hear over the loud chewing.
I want 2 glasses of milk, Mommy. You can't tell me he's not staring at her.
Oh, you'll be eating his steak and his side glass of Sil'Vera every once in a while. It's like,
Nom, 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 nom. Does she notice? That's the thing. How does she feel about it?
I'm going to roll for that. I'm going to roll
Yeah, perception. She just needs over a 12.
fucking 18. Oh my god, that's 21. Yeah, she sees all of it. She's like, yeah, I know, he's enamored.
Yeah.
He's fooling and...
Damn, he's really enamored.
Oh, I thought he was talking about her.
He's probably thinking that.
That's funny. Okay.
He's enjoying his meat and thinking about other...
Yeah.
What's more enticing to him right now? A saddle for Ietyl or Sil'Vera?
He is not thinking about the saddle at all at this moment in time.
Yeah, not even a thought, dude. It's no
Priority, pretty late.
Pretty lady.
pretty lady. Okay, so our dragon's the only one who knows anything about this. So, history post-apocalyptic.
Oh, my mom taught me about this.
Yes, she. Okay, so
Land navigation a missed quote? Or did you actually need someone to try that for land nav?
no, we're good.
Thank you.
Yeah. So as far as general knowledge, yeah, your mother would have taught you that Solomon has got a stone pyramid at it. It was created by a Atlantean who goes by the name of Narjan, and he is a very powerful stone master, Atlantean stone master.
Yeah, unless someone tells Ietyl to shut up, she's gonna rattle all that off.
Okay, so yeah, he is known as, you know, again, just someone really powerful. Apparently, your mom has dealt with him or has talked to him. She says he's a very nice guy. You know, don't offend him. He's really easy, lax, and everything. So he is. Your mom says the reason, I suspect that the reason why he is there is he is guarding something. He never leaves there, and he stays there for a reason, and that's why he built the stone pyramid, is in defense of something. I suspect something is going on there, but I just quite can't. I've never traveled up there to find out exactly what's going on, but I know that he is there as a protector of something.
Yeah, Ietyl says all that, and like, the mom thinks that he's like a protector of things, and so on and so forth. She's not hiding any information that she knows.
All right, so the second percentage is actually knowing about myths and stuff. So your mother would actually say, I have strong belief that Narjan is protecting an ancient magic artifact, and it is called the Key of Solomon. And that's probably, if you were to tie 2 and 2 together, if the coalition knows anything about that, it has been released at all, that there's an artifact called the Key of Solomon in the town of Solomon, you can bet they want to take over that town. They're like, get that fucking thing out of here. So
How do you spell that?
Zack hears that, and the next thing he's thinking is, I better bring along a box of ammo.
what was that, Brandon?
How do you spell the guy's name?
I was trying to copy and paste, and I decided to do a dumb. There.
A fellow Atlantean.
Is there any special skills for family identification for Atlanteans? Do you have anything like that?
Oh, hell no.
Okay. All right. At least not what she knows, right?
Well, they don't get a whole lot of skills. You know what? I think I didn't do skills for Zapper.
Zapper themselves don't get a whole lot of skills. Now, I know that there's some base stuff for Atlanteans, but if you're not doing the Atlantean tattoo man or something like that, I mean, you don't get to pick skills based off of those. Your skills are based off of your OCC. You may get bonus skills based on your RCC if the RCC gives any. Because you're a true Atlantean, right?
Yes.
So all Atlanteans are educated and literate in 3 or more languages and may speak several additional languages. Then you also know how to use the marks of heritage and all types of magical tattoos. Experienced dimensional travelers accustomed to the bazaar know how to operate dimensional pyramids and other dimensional teleportation devices. Also educated in the dangers of magic and the supernatural. So it really doesn't give you outright a bunch of bonus skills, but all that stuff for skills of note kind of suggests to me that you should have some bonus skills. And I wouldn't have a problem with that at all. Special abilities and characteristics common to true Atlanteans. You went through all this, right? Magic tattoos, increase SDC for magic tattoos, increase PPE, cannot be physically transformed, sense vampires, operate dimensional pyramids, sense ley lines and ley line nexuses, the same as the line walker, sense rifts, you can phase, and then you've got bonuses on saving throws. Did you get all that from the...
I had it all on my character sheet.
Okay.
Oh, good. I'm there.
Okay, just making sure. I'm not looking at your character sheet, I'm just looking at the Atlantean. I'm looking at Atlantis and just going like, oh shit, there's a bunch of stuff. So you get, before you even do your OCC, you should have 3 languages and 3 literacy that match those languages. Okay?
What now?
Yeah, I don't see literacy on your character sheet anywhere. I see that for languages, I see English, Dragonese, and it just stops at and. It's cut off. I don't know what happened there. That's kind of weird.
Oh, next line is what I did.
Oh, yeah. The next 3 lines on the sheet are empty, so you should have 3 languages and 3 literacy in those 3 languages. So there's 6 bonus skills right there that you should have. You can go ahead and work on those now. That's fine. You already have operation, blah, 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 blah. You are educated to the dangers of magic and the supernatural. So you would have lore magic for free, and the supernatural, which is lore, demon, and monsters for free. And she doesn't have either of those skills before, so they're just bonus. You now have those 2 skills for free at base, and unless you have a IQ, yeah, you get a +2 for your IQ, so you can add that. So, all right. So that was your bonus skills: is 3 languages, 3 literacies, lore magic, lore, demon, and monster. Badass, dude. That's pretty good. We can update all that on your character sheet when you go up a level. You just shoot it over to me when we hit 2nd level, okay? So, all right. Well, regardless, just for some reason, unless you want to make the roll now for lore magic, who knows? I've already given out just about the maximum, most information that you can, but you never know. You can roll your lore magic for her. Actually, it's on another Atlantean that is pretty well known. I'll give you a +10 because of his reputation. He's an Atlantean.
89 on the die.
Oh, that's nowhere close. No. You don't have that big of a bonus.
Right.
Even at a +10, I mean, you're probably not over 50. I think the base is like a 35, and it's kind of a low base skill. So, oh yeah, it's a 25 base. So, ain't no way. You're too busy looking at Drakos who's staring at you. You're like, what the? I don't know. It's up to her. Whether she thinks it's cute or whether she thinks it's, oh my god, that guy's drooling on himself. That's nasty. Yeah.
He's not like drooling. Oh my god.
We just go back to that because it was funny.
Yeah.
But he does stare. You failed that roll pretty bad, so he is kind of like.
Oh yeah, like he catches her looking at him.
Because Ietyl's wanting to try new things, I rolled a saving throw to see how she likes spicy food, and she really likes spicy food.
Yeah, I saw that you posted that up. So the steak that you ordered, you're all like, give me the Cajun. What's the Cajun one? Give me the flaming Cajun spicy one. Yeah.
Yeah, anyone else around, it's like, why is my nose burning?
Yeah, you're like, ah. You're like, hey, that's pretty good. So, all right, so that's where we're gonna roll. So we're gonna leave tomorrow morning at 7 in the morning. Everyone meet in front of the apartment complex. Big Gray, have the vehicle prepped and ready tonight. Bring it over by 7 a.m. I'll meet everyone there. So, have a good one. You know, you guys have dinner. Ietyl, if you were sitting there talking about everything that's going on during this dinner while everyone's making these skill rolls, you said that you were doing that. She'll just nod her head up and down, and she's like, pretty accurate. We'll know more when we get there. Our commander may know a little bit more on what you're talking about, but she ain't saying anything right now.
This is just, a child that's like, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this.
Yeah, showing off, you're just like, I know something! Pretty much. Alright, so we have a steak dinner, some drinks. We don't have to pay for anything. The Civil Defense Unit pays for it. She whips out her Tolkeen credit card and just goes like, thunk! Because I care. She's like, because we have to go to work, try and keep it down to just one drink, because we do have to work in the morning, so they don't carry the elven spirit here.
I still imagine that Ietyl is like probably going to grab at least something that they had strong, and it's just like Sil'Vera looks at her.
She's like, calm it down, girlfriend.
Hands in lap, head down.
Big Gray's gonna have the equivalent of a big old light beer. Kind of wrinkle his nose a little bit, be like, well, it's not the best in the world, but I'll stomach it. Zack, what about you, my friend? You want a light beer?
Consider what's going to happen the next day. He's actually sticking with the very light stuff, as in teas, milk, and what have you.
All right.
If he's going to get any kind of a beer, it's going to be something that root beer.
Right on. What? That works.
I mean, he's like, I don't want nothing to fuck with my aim. I want to make sure these guys are.
The two chicks gonna have like some sort of wine or something else to drink.
If Sil'Vera suggests something, Ietyl will try it.
Yeah, we'll do some wine, some light wine.
There we go. Light wine. Ta-da!
Let me get the D20 out.
Does she like light wine?
No.
Oh, wow.
That was a 4 on the die, but it's a +8, so it's not like a hatred. It's just not a... I like the other one better. So 12.
Nothing strong before a mission, you know that.
Yeah. What's funny is that I actually like grapes, but I just can't stand fermented ones. That's weird. It's like, bleh.
Got a weird aftertaste.
Bleh. What about Drakos? Boilermaker! No.
He gets an iced tea. Maybe a Coke.
Alright. So dinner's done. she was all like, if there's anything else that, personally that you guys want to get other than that, be in your armor, have your equipment, take stuff with you. You're gonna be gone for at least a week, so pack what you got. If you need extra clothes, go get them tonight. But you want something that's gonna go for a week. I don't know what the town has as far as amenities for us to wash clothes and do stuff. I'm sure they do, but pack for camping. So Big Ray's all like, gotcha, I'm heading to Walmart. Oh no, I'm going to go to Urban Outfitters. Hey Zach, you want to go to Urban Outfitters? Go buy a whole bunch of khaki shorts and camos?
They have to if they have to. See how this turns out. Check his inventory real quick now that I've finished. Sit back down and see, does he have to add to it before the end of the night, in the wee hours of the morning?
Yeah, I think all of us need to be doing that right about now. I'm pretty sure the girls are not going to be well, they probably will take all their high fashion stuff. I don't know, but
I think Ietyl might get a set of hiking clothes. She might think off away from Sil'Vera because Sil'Vera has stated distaste for that place. And just try to join the boys. I want some hiking clothes.
And if she wouldn't, Sil'Vera just likes to have high fashion clothes. But that doesn't mean that she's not going to go buy some casual for a mission, because a mission she doesn't want to tear up her high fashion, so she's going to buy clothes that she can tear up. So she does have her explorer's outfits and stuff like that.
Okay. I'm buying 7 camo shorts and outdoors. I'm just calling it outdoor wear for Big Gray, and it's 50 credits for it because he's not going. Well, 50 credits each, so it'll be times 7. So yeah. Anyway, so roughly about 50 credits for each thing, unless of course, Sil'Vera, you're buying something nicer. But I mean, it's kind of up to you guys.
I don't know. A mission is definitely a different parameter than just casual.
Yeah, I've got stuff already listed on Zack's sheet regarding the NG2 survival pack, cold weather gear, sleeping rolling blankets, personal hygiene kit, flashlight with batteries, 100 feet of high test cord, personal shovel with a hammer and some spikes, survival knives, etc.
Okay.
I just knocked off 150 credits for 3 sets of outdoor wear.
I guess since everyone's going to be jumping in Big Gray's APC whiskers, I'm going to take my chopper out the back of it and store it at the motor pool garage. I don't think I want to take it with us, so you'll keep it at the motor pool so all of us can fit in the APC. Whiskers is a big APC. I posted up pictures of it before so you guys can see how big it is. So now he's got a computer that he can tie into it, so we're good. Right on. Anything else last minute that you guys need?
Everyone's ammo.
It's a good question.
Grenades, if you're that type of person.
Yeah, not Gray. Nope, no grenades here.
I've been using the ammo. Wow, that's fine. So good.
You got a lot of ammo for... Zach's got a pretty decent amount of ammo for his NE-75, his Naruni sniper rifle, so...
That's how he likes it.
Ietyl doesn't even have any guns yet.
I don't know how to use them.
Yeah. This is true. You're like, guns?
You look down this thing, you hold your finger in here, you point it that way, you pull. Very simple.
Right. You don't really need guns. They're great nails anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, my nails are pretty hard.
Yeah, you're a big frightening dragon. That's all you need.
Me and my death steed shall ride into battle!
And now she's hiding behind Big Gray.
What the hell?
We shall have that fate. The destiny of riding into battle.
Oh,
glory of troubling our enemy.
Oh, good grief. Oh, good grief.
Glorified.
Yeah, no, she's hiding behind the biggest person in the universe.
Stop.
Sil'Vera pull a flap dragon.
Knock it off.
I'm like, stop.
What?
I'm deciding what. I know you are.
Inside thought should be inside.
Alright, so next morning we all pile into Big Gray's APC, except for our dragon, save your metamorphosis time and,
She's flying.
yeah, you can fly with us. Try to fly with us as close as you can, because we are going to be under threat of Ietyl the whole way there, and we don't need a swarm attacking us because they have a dragon. So don't go way up high into the air and bring everything that's mad down onto us, okay?
Smiling, yes, fly high. Fly high. Bring up to it.
I'd like to remind you that Drakos is not the one in charge. So, not yet.
No, she's gonna be flying as low as she can without hitting her wings on the ground and hitting.
We need to weld a perch bar on the back of the APC. Onto.
Why is it super top heavy now?
I don't know about in the back, in the middle, kind of balance it a little more.
God damn, my gas mileage just tanked. What the hell?
Long middle bar
She's
with the
trying to
really
flap to get you to go faster.
That bar with a long heavy tow cord. She goes air surfing.
She's only 3 tons, so it's not like this vehicle could not tow that. It could tow that easily. So that's really not a bad suggestion.
How long is the vehicle?
Oh, it's very long. I think if this comes up during the night, Big Gray is all like solid tubular MDC metal, and I just weld a big cage with brackets on it. Not impossible. Yeah, easy. I could do it tonight. Be easy. The vehicle is 25 feet long.
So it's still longer than her for now.
10 feet wide and roughly 12 and a half feet tall. Like I said, I put a picture on there. If you guys want another one, I can post it real quick. But there is a picture in the Tolkeen chat. I think it's much earlier, but there is one, I thought.
Yeah, it's right below the pinned message.
Yep, there it is. Yeah,
The
so
green thing.
it's not the snowcat. The snowcat is what the other group was wearing. So, yeah, he could weld a couple of bars and attach them to just above the back tires to where there's 2 great big thick metal bars on there that, she puts her back feet on a set of bars, her front feet on the other set of bars, and just perches. It's like, I just hold on.
It's like a kid riding one of those county fair trains that are being powered by a lawnmower.
Go-karts?
Not a go-kart. It's a little plastic, I think like Little Tykes wagon, but it looks like a train car, and it's being pulled by a lawnmower.
Tonka.
About the toy, I'm talking about the thing that the kid's actually riding.
The shovel of a front end loader?
Alright, y'all keep going, because,
Okay. Well, you're obviously not doing a very good job of describing it either.
I am going to find a picture. How about that?
There you go. Maybe we should have started with that. Good God.
She's not worth 1,000 words.
I don't see why we really need to weld stuff when she could just, sit on the back of it. Thank you, baby.
She can.
But I'll weld some perches for her if she feels like she wants to be a giant pigeon.
She can only spread her wings while driving.
Probably just gonna hold on to the turret head and just use that as a balance point.
Sure.
Unless she gets told no.
It's made of thick, it's encased in thick MDC metal, so. That top turret's got 100 MDC to it, so it can take it.
Yeah, it's not like she's actively trying to break it.
Yeah. It'll just kill our miles per gallon, because it is a hybrid engine that he has on here. It's an electric and gas hybrid engine with a 20-gallon tank. Max of 55 miles per hour, but we won't hit that. It'll be more like, 30 or 40 miles per hour. I have a 450-mile range at 22.5 miles per gallon, so we'll basically cut that in half. We can still get there and back. It's only 159 miles, say 160. So that's 300 miles there and back. I just have to get gas up at the town, more than likely. I think I carry containers of gas in the back, though. No, I don't carry fuel back there. So we'll be all right. We have a dragon perch. Here you go. Here's a couple of big ass metal bars that I welded across there. That'll work for you. So that way she can be in dragon form the whole time. Doesn't have to fly the whole time. She can just sit on the vehicle. And of course, there's sometimes that you will want to fly, obviously, right? So.
Yeah.
Oh, so you want us to? Oh, we can tow behind the vehicle a container that you sit in.
She's just riding on top of the ABC like a kid would in one of those little wagons.
Yeah.
On top of it.
Yay! Yeah, not a problem.
Whenever she's not flying.
We could be towing the equivalent of a flatbed trailer that's large enough for you to sit in.
A dragon wagon?
Yeah! You're telling me that Tolkeen doesn't have something like that? I guarantee you they have a trailer for a dragon.
I just tell that bitch to fly.
Hey, in Germany, they have portable bunkers that gargoyles pick up that have people inside of an armored bunker, and they just drop in random areas so the guys can just shoot out of them. So, hell, we can put something back behind the vehicle in a trailer. So,
we don't have to go that far yet.
Right. But yeah, if you read the NGR book, that is a tactic. It's like the portable bunkers toted by full gargoyles. Here, go drop this off. So, all right. So, do you want to go on top of the vehicle and do that route, or do you want a trailer?
She'll ride on top.
All right, on top it is. Ta-da! Off we go.
Big Gray's just probably got a sensor. It's like, my turret is complaining because I can't make it turn.
Well, the only time I need to turn is if we're in the middle of shooting, and you had better not be on top of my vehicle if it comes down to that. Get off.
Right.
And at that point, she might jump like a cat trying to get away from it.
So it's going to take us about 4 hours of travel. There's not going to be any encounters whatsoever going up there. We're actually going to pass other patrols of different types of Tolkeen, because this area is traveled and patrolled a lot by Tolkeen forces. It will not be a problem. So we will get to Solomon without much issue. Again, you can consider yourself well within the mile radius of ley lines for magic and all that stuff, for those who care, because we are very close to 2 small ley lines. So yeah, we pull up into the town of Solomon. Sorry, I'm looking up some information here. Those who are susceptible to magic, as i.e. they can sense it like a ley line walker and stuff, definitely feel a great presence of magic in this town, all over the place. It is very strong. Not just as in PPE from the ley line, but just in general. Especially that stone pyramid, that thing is glowing with great energy. You can't hide that thing for nothing.
They're denying it.
And because of her dimensional knowledge and stuff, she definitely knows that stone pyramid does have the ability for mass teleportation. Whether or not it's, dimensional teleport, you'd have to study it a little bit more. It might be, but you don't know at this time.
It's basically a minor pyramid. Mm-hmm. Based off of what I know from Atlantis. Okay.
It's only about 60 feet tall, and maybe 60 feet on base around, so 60 feet times 4, that's your total circumference. So, again, not that big. So, yeah, when we're coming up into the town, it'll be right just a little bit after noon when we get in there, because we left roughly at 7. Yeah, it's going to be right about noon, saying that we stop to eat, stretch at least, once or so. Let our dragon go flying around for a little bit. scout around to see if she could find anything. Nothing. Met with some other people while we were driving. That kind of stuff.
Today's the 22nd of August. We did the shopping day on the 21st, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm just keeping tabs.
Yep. So yeah, we pull into the town. There will be other vehicles here, different types of. You'll see some sky cycles, different versions of Mountaineer ATVs, which definitely look like that they belong to. Well, there's going to be a couple of them that look like they belong to a mercenary company that's hired to act as local defenders. In this particular type of guys are a good portion of mercenaries that have different types of juicers and headhunters with them. They've got stamped on their vehicles coalition symbols of Samus, Sky Cycles, and different troops and cyborgs that are stamped all over the side of it. It seems like these guys take pride in just completely screwing up, stuff. So you're going to see regular people, dimensional beings, humans, stuff like that, different races, just kind of walking around, look like they're part of the township. But the mercenary guys, you can definitely point them out. There'll be some juicers walking around and stuff like that. We will get stopped when we're coming into the town. There will be a female Titan juicer in full armor with a C40R railgun. Yes, a railgun that goes to a Samus. The power pack and ammo pod is on her back.
I think Idol's eyes are going to go wide like, that's that big lady.
Yeah, oh no, she's huge. Not a big bitch. So she'll just hold up her big old gauntlet hand like, alright, stop. And she'll come over to the passenger side where Major Kodo is, and she's like, hey there, can I help you? Major Kodo gives off, I'm Major Kodo for blah.
Civil defense?
Yeah, for Civil Defense Squad. We're here to assess who's the commanding officer here. And she's like, I'm in charge of our Tolkeen hired mercenary group. She says, but the city is still under the protection of Doja. And she was all like, oh yeah, well, we're going to be here for roughly a week just to check things out. Have you guys had any run-ins lately? And she's like, it's been pretty light. There's some coalition to the east, a reconnaissance squad, bikes, no Samus. Used to have a couple of cyborgs, but we took care of that. Now they're down to infantry, but they keep getting resupplied. But they're about 20 or so miles out. They've got a small encampment, but we keep eyes on them. My scouts have been watching them, but they haven't gone into the city at all. They've been pretty confident staying where they're at. Major then asks her, what about the ticket? And this big lady says, we've had some sorties fly overhead. I don't have any mechanized units, and the town is very limited, so they try and not waste what little resources they have. I've seen a couple of Sky Kings and someone has worked on an old Coalition Sky Cycle, but they try and keep them below treetops so we don't draw, the whole Duluth hive wanting to swarm in on us like crazy. So she's like, okay. She's like, thank you. Me and my group's going to go into the town. Is the boarding house all booked up? Or you guys got that booked up? And she says, no, they won't let us stay there because we're not in any sort of official capacity. So we've been taking care of ourselves and our vehicles. So the boarding house is just for, what I understand, for visitors that's coming through. There's a couple of truckloads of different people going back and forth and stuff. So supply runs back and forth from Tolkeen. So She's like, all right, thank you much. We'll go talk to Doja. And she's like, enjoy. So have a good one. So and she'll give a little nod, and there's going to be some other juicers that are sitting off on the side that kind of shoulder their different various forms of sniper rifles and heavy weapons and stuff. So we can just drive on through. So
Drakos takes his hand off his sword.
yeah. But you're still inside the APC, right? But I mean, everyone can see out We've got windows all along, the gun ports and everything towards the back. So
Not to mention
Just ready.
dragon that's just like dee-dee-dee-dee on top.
I don't know whether or not you find this surprising or not, but it doesn't seem like anyone is shocked and cares.
I don't think she cares whether or not. It's just more so.
Yeah.
It's a funny image in my head.
Yeah, I mean, when you guys go driving through, the 3 or so juicers that are out there, kind of, several of them are going to look at the dragon and just kind of nod. Maybe one of them gives a thumbs up, like, there you go, fucking dragon, cool.
A big bitch too.
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain the Titan Juicer could probably throw her.
I think the Titan juicer's much stronger than our dragon. They are
That high of a supernatural.
They are insanely high. They have to wear special gauntlets not to crush their hands. So when they punch stuff, so yeah. They're
I want to play around and give you noogies.
that might actually hurt our dragon. She'd be like, I felt that.
Oh,
Yeah. How
that's
about?
what I need, a Titan Juicer to put me in a headlock.
Ooh, that would hurt. That would hurt even a dragon.
Yes, even if she's not like trying to hurt me, it's still gonna hurt.
Like I said, the weather is really nice. It's fair. It's clear. August in Minnesota, I believe, is fairly warm. I have to confess, I didn't look up what the weather patterns are out in that area in August, but I'm assuming it's nice. We're just going to say it's nice out here today. So we will pull up into the city proper, basically. And if you want to Google Maps this, you can, but what is this city? It's built on top of an existing, a pre-RIFTS city of Swatara. You have to look up Swatara, Minnesota, and it'll pop up. That's what I did, and why it has that flag on there. So that's where Solomon is located at. And it's mostly their import-export in here is pig farming and regular farming for the area. And I will say from non-experience, I have no idea what they farm out there, so please don't ask. I don't know what they farm in Minnesota. I just don't. I'd have to Google that shit. So if someone wants to, that'd be great. But I have no idea what they grow out there.
Challenge accepted.
Oh, dude, my geographical knowledge. Yeah, no. Nope. I'm chemical and electrical degreed. I'm not. I know shit for geography. History and geography, not my strong points in school, dude. Nope. I don't know shit. We'll put it that way. So we can pull up to one of the boarding houses. There is a library that is here. It's actually called the Solomon Library of History, Farms, Orchids, and Vineyards. So I guess grapes are a thing out here, I'm assuming. It still doesn't say what type of farms, so I don't think they do like corn or potatoes or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, it's still in Minnesota, so but anyways. Yeah, so she'll be like, well, I'm going to, everyone, you can get out of the vehicles, be in armor, be ready for anything, stay around the vehicle. I'm going to go into the boarding house and see what I can do to get us normal people. She looks at the dragon. I'm going to look at us for some rooms.
You could already. They want me to go to human?
No. She was just saying, I'm going to see about getting us normal people some rooms. She was just looking at you as in to kind of say, like, I don't think they have rooms for you. So we'll see what happens. So yeah, if you guys want to get out of the vehicle, whoever wants to, you can. Stay around, like she said, you can stay around the vehicle, maybe stand on top of the vehicle, just, be cool until I get back.
I guess we'll go on top of the APC.
Okay.
Ietyl gets off the APC.
Just stand in the street, trying to watch your tail, right?
Yeah, it's like curled up underneath me.
Yeah. Trying not to knock over any vehicles, motorcycles, stuff like that. Yeah, don't knock over people.
Zack is going to get out. He wants to look around and see if he can spot some high places, like a church bell tower or something like that. If he has to get altitude,
That won't be a problem. There's lots of buildings in this town. Lots of them. Now, most of the buildings, and most as in like, say, 90% of them, are all going to be SDC construction, just like you would find in any other town or whatnot. In like today, it's going to be SDC, concrete, bricks, wood, things like that. It's not like you're in the middle of a downtown area. They don't build a whole lot of high buildings in post-apocalyptic rifts anymore. It's, they try and keep everything lower to the ground now. Being high up is kind of certain death in Zytikic territory.
Only a lot.
Yeah. Swoop, pickup, gone.
I love to go. Food.
Fred was on rooftop guard last night. What happened? Well, there's no more Fred.
He's Zytikic takeout.
Nom noms. Zytikic nom noms.
Yeah, they left 4 notes behind saying we need 4 more and one guy of Chinese.
And the last note says, please provide ranch.
So they ordered 2 Americans, 2 Mexicans, and 1 Chinese. And they went ranch? Something wrong here.
There's always that weird one that just washes things down with ranch, dude, so.
Just, send a damaged nuclear reactor smothered in ranch to them.
There you go.
With a detonator on it.
There will be some of the town populace, just kind of walking around that make comments that we'll all pick up on of basically like, oh good, Tolkeen has sent some more people, things like that. The anti-coalition sentiment in here is rather high. A lot of people just talk about, go Tolkeen, go get those coalition people. We don't want them here. Kill them all, and everyone's like, yay! Things like that.
Zack just has a smile on his face.
I can like this place. These people this is my people right here.
I'll do that job happily with no extra incentive.
Big Gray's going to stay in the vehicle, just in the driver's seat, roll down the window, stick his head out, pant a little bit just to play it up. Sil'Vera getting out?
Yeah, she'll just walk around the APC.
Okay.
Probably lean up against the back end.
She's just kind of absorbing all the magic aura that's in this place, because you have the see magical energy and sense ley lines and stuff, and you sense the 2 ley lines, they cross and form a nexus right there at the stone temple. Looks like the stone pyramid, the point of it is right at the nexus, but the nexus itself is not that big. These 2 ley lines are very thin and pretty weak, but they still exist. During the day, you can't see them at all. You can sense them, but you just absolutely cannot see them, try as you might. Even the nexus itself, that's how weak these ley lines are that are here. You can telescope in and try and look at the nexus. You might see some distortion, heat, the equivalent of magic heat patterns in the air and stuff, but you won't be able to see a nexus, so to say. These ley lines are very small, pretty weak, but there. So there is a building that has got magical protections all over it you might be interested in, and again, it's labeled as the Solomon Library of History, and it's got signs on it that says we have, we have some evocations, stuff like that. You're like, ooh, magic is in there. So if she cares.
Yeah, she does. She does.
Oh, that's right. She's not magic based. She's electrical based. I forgot.
She's psychic.
Right.
But I think I wrote something in the background that says she likes magical artifacts. Like she has this fascination.
Well, that's because she's an Atlantean and she's taught about that stuff. So,
Right.
Yeah, that's in your background for being an Atlantean. You're just all like, magic. All right, got it. So I was just pointing out the landmarks that stand out to you. So, and then across the street, walking from between two buildings and stomping over to us, going to be a guy. Sorry. Let me get the page out here. Post a picture of him in the chat so everyone knows who we're dealing with here. Copy. We go to Tolkeen. This guy is going to be 12 feet long and easily about 6 feet wide. He is massive. He's just huge. Yeah, Monte.
A whole lot of throwiness.
Yeah, Monte, we might recognize this guy, but if anyone has,
Yes, I do.
if any characters have demon and monster lore, you may roll it.
Zack rolls an odd 4.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for Big Gray because he has demon and monster lore, and I rolled a 68. I don't make it. I go like that's big. All right, I don't recognize what he is, but he's big. So. But Zack, you made it. Drakos, do you have it?
I rolled an 87.
Okay, he's big and nasty.
Yeah, but Sil'Vera rolled it out too.
Okay, Ietyl?
I don't have any skills.
Okay.
Unless Lord DB would cover it, but I doubt that.
He is not a DB, no. So those who made it recognize this race as what is called a Ojahi. And this would be an Ojahi cyborg. They're known as spacefaring aliens. And what he's doing here is a complete mystery. Because usually you know them as like in the South American area.
That's what's got Zack mildly concerned, because according to legends he's heard, when they show up, shit has seriously hit the fan.
Yes.
These guys are not to be screwed with, and they are a unique type of walking weapon that even their armor regrows.
Yes. They are considered a organic cyborg, but he will be carrying a big ass axe, and he is bristling with all the weapons, a huge minigun, and everything as he just comes stomping up to the vehicle. Not in a attacking like I'm coming to get you. He's just kind of like bored, and he does look like a great big dwarf. If anything, he is, but
Idol's kind of like inching backwards a little bit.
yeah, he's big.
Yeah, Zack's bear buddy might notice the fur on the back of Zack's neck is standing up, and he sees like, got to be shitting. What the fuck is he doing here?
Yeah, he'll come walking up, and he looks like that he has decided that he's going to make a beeline and talk to Drakos and Sil'Vera. I'm just picking on them. They're in front.
Drakos will instinctively go for his sword, just like have his hand like back here, but Sil'Vera will walk forward and nod and bow to him and put her hand up to stand in front of him.
Okay. Yeah, he'll just stop and look at you, and he looks at everyone else, and he's kind of got this I'm bored but this is amusing type grin on him, and then he'll look down at Sil'Vera, and then his voice is like a deep, not robotic, but a deep dwarf kind of, just a deep bass kind of voice,
It's Gimli on steroids with a purple horse.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just saying it because I can't do that. I can't role play that deep of a voice, but he just regards her and says, "You look like the type that could speak for for your group. I take it you guys are from Tolkeen?
I am, good sir.
And he says, I am Protector Duja Frothhead. I don't go by the title of sheriff, but if there was a title of sheriff, that would be me. I'm in charge of protecting this town.
Good tidings.
Well met, little one. Seems that you guys have showed up with various myriad of technological and magic. That's good.
We are sent by Tolkeen to come assess what is going on nearby. We are here to help any way we can. We are the 4th Civil Defense Squad.
Excellent. Who's your commander?
Major Jarcado.
And he's going to smile from ear to ear, and he's actually going to nod his head up and down. His big old cybernetic eye goes from, it's red like it's scanning stuff, to it goes to instantly to a cool blue type LED color. And he just smiles and nods, and he's all like, make sure to tell her to meet me at the tavern at our usual time, and she had better bring the credits to back up her drinking.
I will do so, good sir.
Any friends of the Major's a good friend of mine, so well met, little one. He'll come out with his big old, just massive freaking bionic, half fleshy right arm, and he'll have his finger out like a finger gun, and then point it at you, to shake his big ass finger, which of course to you is like this, you're just like, the hell am I supposed to do with that?
Anything he says.
As he puts it, as he reaches forward, anyone who's going to notice Dracos moves a step forward, and the sword is about an inch out of its scabbard. But he's been watching, don't touch her. I will jump off this thing, whether you kill me or not. But Sil'Vera will grab his finger and shake it.
Okay, yeah, he's just all like, good to meet you. And then Sil'Vera's communicator's gonna go off in her ear, just to her, and you'll hear Major Kato signal out, who have you got outside with you you're talking to?
A friend of yours who wishes to meet later on. As you know him.
Is it Doja?
It is. That is what he's introduced himself as.
He's a big teddy bear.
He seems like it.
He's I've known him for a while. He's worth befriending. Try and do your best to just be cordial with him.
Indeed.
He's a good guy. I'm trying to talk them into some rooms, and I've got some news for our dragon. So it looks like I can at least get some separate rooms. The males will have to all stay in one room, and then you and I will stay in another room in our dragon. I have procured something that I didn't realize that existed, but I'm not surprised. So I'll be out in a few minutes. Tell Doja to bring his credits this time, because I'm going to take all of his money.
I will do so with glee.
Tell him 5-card stud, jacks are wild as usual.
5-card jacks.
Can we hear this?
Nope. This is single channel only to her.
Started to say.
Okay. During that conversation, she tilted her head just a bit, and then she looks up at Dojan. 5 cards are Jackson Wild. She'll meet you. Make sure you bring your money.
He gives out this belly laugh that sounds like Santa Claus stepped into a bass drum, and you can feel the reverberation of the bass from his laughter. He's just like, ho, 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 ho. It's like Jabba the Hutt just having a giggle fit. Okay?
Ietyl is so confused.
Yeah.
Next to a bass stir, you're like,
Right. You're just like
it's like driving down I-40 and someone passes you that's got the bass way too high and their car's shaking.
Yeah.
Worse.
Yeah, we deal with that here a lot, unfortunately. Yes. So.
She agrees. She says that she'll meet you later. Just bring your money.
he gives this big ass laugh, and he just says, "I love that woman. She is so damn funny. Do what you guys got to do. I'm sure I'll talk to you later. So have a good one." And he'll wave his big ass hand at like everyone in turns, and like, "It's good to meet you all. Appreciate it."
This is well, Doges. Have yourself a good day.
I will. I'm sure I'm going to have even a better night. I can't wait. And then he'll just turn off and just kind of stomp off down the way. And you'll see people mulling around who stop to watch this and everything. And there'll be lots of different people that go up and they regard him, and some of them say, "Hey, Protector, how you doing?" Some of them just go like, "Doja, how's your morning going?" And you just hear all these conversations where he's just being really cool. He's like Big Gray on weed. He's just kind of lumbering forward. He's like, "What's up? How you doing?" "I'm doing okay. How's your auntie doing? Did she ever get over the flu that she had?" "Yeah, thank you very much, Sheriff. He's doing okay. She's doing much better now." "All right, keep that going." And he just kind of like regards everyone, and everyone has this interaction with him of, "Oh, like, there goes our big mechanical teddy bear." So as he just walks down the street, just all like, and there'll actually be kids walking around him, and he'll make like, little like, noises, and they all run off giggling and shit like that. They just, some of these kids just think it's hilarious. So
it's the town dad.
Yeah, that's exactly how you can frame that. Everyone's just so like, that's our man right there. So
He'll turn around and, just kind of like, "Okay, he left." And then look at Draco's and be like, "Are you done?" He's just going to put his sword away and just kind of grunt and go back to sitting down.
There'll be three girls, all of them not quite teenagers yet, that'll come up to Sil'Vera, and they'll just be all like, "Oh, you're pretty. Who are you? And where are you?" We're glad. "Oh, are you a magic user or what?" Yeah, they're just.
"I'm a princess from the fairy tale."
Yeah, oh no, they're gonna hang out with her. They're just all like, "Oh, you're so pretty. It's so nice." "Oh, I got a dragon! Oh, it's been a couple of months since we've seen a dragon. Oh, it's a she! And then people are going to start, there's going to be other teenagers and younger folk and stuff like that. They're going to come around since someone's calling out the dragon. They're like, all right, so let's go check out the dragon." So, yeah.
I like to imagine Ietyl just kind of laying with her head on her front paws crossed, her head laying on it, and just like looking at all the people that are like suddenly coming around. Just like, okay.
Yeah, there's going to be several people who are going to come up and have open hands. There's going to be an older lady, just normal garb. She's in her 60s, something like that, who comes up to you, and she's got her hands open like she wants to pet you.
Yeah, she'll push her nose forward into the hands.
Okay, yeah, this old lady, she just smiles, and she closes her eyes while she is like rubbing your face. You feel a psychic intrusion, but you don't feel like you want to do anything about it. Like, this old lady is just gathering your aura.
Okay.
Yeah, she's just all like, She's just kind of smiling, and she just nods, and she just finds that area right behind your ear, and she just kind of massages that. And you're like,
her head falls over onto the ground.
Right, you're just all like, oh.
It's fine.
Yeah, she knows. I don't know if anyone has any abilities to detect psionics that are currently up or anything, but it's not magical. But yeah, this old lady is doing some psychic stuff to get her aura, to read her and get empathic with her, and you feel this empathy with this old lady, as in you can trust her. Absolutely. You're just all like, okay, this old lady's okay, thank you. Yep, we're good. Tip of your tail's probably going blah, 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 blah. So I'm a
bumping up against her side because she's got a cold.
Happy dragon. I'm a happy dragon. So yeah, so there's going to be people. Yeah, there's easily a dozen kids by now that are going to range from 4 years old all the way up to roughly maybe a couple of teenagers that are hanging out and all googly-eyed about the dragon and stuff. And some of the younger ones might be trying to climb on the dragon. That's what they do.
He's going to try to stay still. It's like, uh-oh.
But yeah,
If I move, I might hurt one.
Yeah,
I have to stay very still.
Kids are just that way, man. They're just all like, dragon, and it seems like they've done this before. Obviously, they're just like, oh, she's so pretty, and everything. There's going to be these, kids. There's going to be some kids that are crawling over you and stuff like that. And the old lady's gonna tell them, her name is Ietyl. She's very young, so be nice to her. And they're all like, okay, yeah. And the several of them are just all like, Ietyl, and hanging around the dragon and stuff. So
I can't even fault them for climbing on her because she's probably got like a thought of like, there's a temptation to climb on top of that pyramid.
Well, yeah, maybe, but
It's like to climb.
It's not so bad to have people riding on you.
Sil'Vera, you're going to get a look from Ietyl. Actually, no. You are going to sense some psychic energy as Ietyl does. Wait, do I have
Drakos.
telepathy? No, she's talking to Sil'Vera. Telepathy, and just says, he scares me.
He means well. You know very well in any event he would protect you.
the old lady is soothing and talking to Ietyl, and she's gonna just gently whisper out, Mystic Knights are protectors. They're our friends. Your comrades mean well, and he means well. Put more trust into your comrades. It'll be just fine, young one. You're going to be very good. You're being well taken care of. Your friends are here to help you. And she's just doing this while she's rubbing you. And you're just all like, how the hell does she know this? But, yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely a head tilt like, what?
Yeah, she's just like, I'm a friend, and I'm no stranger to dragons. So yeah, she just whispers soothing things to you, makes you feel good. She seems to know all the right spots that she massages and touches and stuff. She makes you feel at home, if there was such a thing. But there's this feeling of all like, a couple of girls are actually on the back of your neck, and they got ribbons and stuff, and they're throwing ribbons on you and making little necklaces out of ribbons and stuff like that go all the way around your neck, and they're putting them in pretty bow ties and everything. It's all like, she needs to be pretty.
She's on a saddle.
Yeah.
She's not going to complain at all about the pretty part, but it's the...
Yeah, no one breaks out a saddle. No, everyone's just kind of cool. So Major Carol's she's gonna walk out, and she's just gonna be like, they like their dragons here. And trust me, you're not the first one to be here.
Okay.
Yeah, so she'll walk over to where the Major is in front of you and Sil'Vera and stuff, and she'll wave down Zack. She'll just say, everyone down to me, where she's standing in front of Ietyl's face, basically.
Move on over there.
Yeah, and she goes over, and the Major will go up to the old lady and bow to her and address her as Nasine, just as Elder Nasine. How are you doing? And she just looks at her and reaches over, cups her face, and she's like, I am doing just fine. Thank you very much, Major. This is when you finally realize, everyone's going to realize, the old lady is blind.
When she lacks an eyesight, she sees better in other ways.
Yep. So she caresses Major's face. Major doesn't do anything about it. And she's like, it is so good to hear that you were in town and to feel your presence. Your comrades are really new and wound up. And she's like, yes, that's why we're going to come here, teach them teamwork and how to trust in the natures of magic and those who use the powers of the mind. I assume that you and your order can help out with that. And she was all like, indeed we can. We can. We are here to serve and to protect and to make sure that Tolkeen and their allies flourish and that the coalition will not gain a foothold here. You are most welcome. And she'll give the Major a big ol' hug. So the Major is all like, this here is Nassim. She is one of the elders. She is very psychic, and I would strongly recommend that each of you let her probe your auras, because there's a lot of wisdom and a lot of knowledge, and you can trust this lady. She is older than just about anyone here. I can guarantee that.
Out of character, how tall is she again?
She's just regular size, maybe 5.5 feet. She looks like she's a human. She's wearing just normal clothes, white, long hair. She looks like an old human woman. She does not register as supernatural and or magic, if anyone has those abilities. But whether you cast spells, use psychic abilities, or something like that, she doesn't show up as supernatural. She'll show up as a very high base psychic, if anything. If anyone has Ciara or does anything like that. I don't know if anyone has that. I don't go through all the characters. I'm just letting you know.
I think I do. Maybe Drakos does. Drakos has presence sense, but that's supernatural and magic. Does presence sense? Supernatural creatures of magic. Marvelous light. More supernatural. It's interesting that a psychic spell doesn't sense of another psychic.
Well, there's a separate psychic
aura.
ability for that, though.
Aura. And I do not have.
Ietyl got Ciara, but she's already pretty relaxed when it came to the lady, so she's not using that.
But I'm sure at some point you would, though. I'm just giving off.
At some point.
Yeah. I'm just giving off the information. If you especially since she made that, aura touch and you felt the psychic energies, how would you not go like, hey, wait a minute, who are you? And then you're like, oh shit, okay, never mind.
Okay, yeah. No.
Yeah, she just registers as a super powerful psychic. You're like, damn. I don't think they show up as supernatural. I should probably look that up on her OCC, but I don't think they do, but you never know. I think they're all psychics. Oh, wait, you know what? No, they do have magic powers, but they do not have... They have magic and psychic powers, but they are not supernatural in that sense, so... They're going to have a decent number of PPE, above 50, but not like amazing amounts of PPE, but most of it is psychic. So, yep. And, and again, the ability that when she touched you, she opened herself up to the dragon, and you felt it. You're just all like, whoa, okay, we're touching more than just physical. She mystically bonded and was gaining information from you and letting you know that, you're a good girl. You're a good dragon. You're a good dragon. You're a good dragon.
Wish a child.
Yeah. So, and the children all just come around there. They're just playing on you and stuff. So yeah, just you just like, let it happen. Just let it happen. So.
Yes, let it happen.
Not that. God damn it.
Throw it in there when I can.
So the Major talks to her, and then she's like, well, I'll let you conduct your business. We'll see you later. And then she'll pat the dragon and gives her final words of goodbye, tells the kids, okay, playtime's over, get off of her. She has a job to do now. Come on, let's go. They'll be here for a little while. There'll be more time to play. And these kids are all like, yeah, stuff. Yeah, stuff like that. There'll be this one sweet little DB girl that she was the one that had this long ribbon that she tied around your neck, and you notice that at the tie on the ribbon, she attaches like this little wooden circular thing that maybe she made, or a toy or a trinket or something like that she ties on there. And it's, like I said, it looks like it's carved out of SDC wood, but it amazingly has got like the interior features of an eye on it. And she's just all like, for Ietyl, because it says this has an eye and it's for Ietyl. So she ties that to your ribbon neck collar kind of thingy in dragon form.
Yeah. I think at that Ietyl would kind of like just nuzzle her a bit and say thank you.
Oh yeah, she's just all like, "Your pretty dragon, my pretty dragon." So the pretty lady with the pretty dragon. Yeah, so they'll disperse. The old lady tells everyone, "Go, go, 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 go," and then she'll just keep her hands in front of her, and she just kind of walks off like she knows where she's going. But obviously, she can't see, but she knows where she's going. Trust me. Thundercats, show me sight beyond sight. No, we're not dealing with that. No, she doesn't have a big old lion sword with her. Sword of Omens.
Zack's like, why do I have this sudden urge to get behind her and pose dramatically?
Thundercats are on the loose. We don't know why our dragon is jumping up and down, but she's getting into the song. So Major is all like, this is what it's like to be on a fringe town that supports Tolkeen. This is why we do what we do in support of those types of towns, or these types of towns, because they're filled with dimensional beings, psychics, magic, everything that we stand for against the tyranny of the coalition states. This is why Tolkeen will be around forever. Foreshadowing not required here. Hey, some people have that belief, so this is the way it is, man.
Yeah.
Play your character, don't play the player. It's like, you might want to run. Anyways. I'm telling you, in just about 3 months, run! So...
Pack your bags and buy land in somewhere like Dakota.
Don't be here in 3 years, okay? Because this probably won't be. So anyway. Foreshadowing? Damn it! Anyways.
It's my dream.
Oh, in 3 years, Drakos is going to be dead on the battlefield. Surrounded by coalition Borgs and power robots and stuff, where he finally succumbed to his last wound. It was a good day.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not denying that.
Could happen. Could very well happen.
Could very well.
So our job here is going to be just making a presence known, and if there's any sort of actions that we need to take, I will let you guys know. But our job is not to act like we're the end-all be-all police. Doja has his own band of people who act as the town police. Let him do his job. The mercenaries that are here are paid for mercenaries by the Tolkeen Council, and their job is to go out and take care of stuff beyond the town borders. They come into town every now and then to resupply, have a good time, drink it up, act like jerks, and then they take off so they can act like jerks out there. So this particular mercenary team is very brutal and very much loves to hunt down coalition. They're mostly made up of partial cyborg headhunters, power armor fanatics, and as you guys can see, a lot of juicers of different types. And I do mean a good amount of juicers. I think that last time that I talked to them, I believe their leader is the Titan juicer that we met out front, and she's a beast. But they have what you would call these standard juicers, but they also have different types of Hyperions. I believe they have 1 or 2 mega juicers, a Delphi juicer, and stuff like that. So this group is pretty powerful. They'll probably be gone in the morning to run out and go cause trouble. Just let them do what they do. Don't get caught up in any of their drama. If they try and start anything, just be very passive and let it go. They're juicers. Their job is to look for trouble. That's why we keep them out here. You pay them well so they can do their jobs out here. If they're destroying and causing problems for the Coalition away from the city, good. That means the Coalition won't bring it to the town. So, that being said, everyone needs to be on alert 24/7 as much as possible. You're really not going to have a downtime while you're here. You're always going to be ready to help defend and or fight against whatever could threaten this place. The main primary defensible point is going to be obviously the stone pyramid. That's going to be, if there's something that's going to attack the town, that's going to be the primary objective for defense. And if I'm not here or something happens to me or anything, then your last standing orders from me are to be surround that pyramid and defend it to the best of your abilities. Understood? Yeah, Big Gray just puts out a big old meaty hand. Yup! So, Monte's on mute, so I'm assuming he ran off to the restroom, so I'm sure he won't have a problem with it. She will say there is a high magical presence in this city, obviously with the pyramid here. Unless you're invited, try not to go inside the pyramid. There is a high magical aura and a device of sorts that is stored within. And so again, unless you're invited, don't try and enter the pyramid.
Sil'Vera is fine with this bad.
Oh, okay. The first part didn't come out. I didn't hear it. I'm sorry. I don't know if all of you don't know. Well, actually, all of you do know because she was there for that discussion. The magic user is in charge of taking care of that and the item. It's all centered at that pyramid. So he doesn't come out very often, but if any of you see a tall black man, bald wizard walking around, that would be Narja. What? Yeah, that'd be Narjan, and show him all the respect in the world because he's a great gentle soul. I'm sure at some point he's gonna come out because he probably knows that we have Mystic Knight that's probably showed up on his radar, a dragon, and then he'll point to Sil'Vera. Obviously, since you're an Atlantean and he's an Atlantean, I'm sure there's something that you two can talk about. So, but until then, try and keep your distance from it. She looks over at Ietyl. She's like, please don't jump on the pyramid. That would be very disrespectful.
And head goes down.
You're like, oh. She's like, you can curl up around the base of it. So, as far as rooms, this boarding house right here has got rooms. Zack and Big Gray and Drakos, I was able to procure a room that can house all three of you. I'll have 4 beds in there. You guys can do whatever you want, but the 3 of you are going to have to be, in one room, and then Sil'Vera and we will be in another room. Ietyl, they have informed me that a dragon who visits here on a regular basis is not here, so they're willing to let you stay in his area and I'm going to show you where that is. So this will be very accommodating for you.
She nods.
All right, so we're going to go around we're going to walk around the building towards the back, and I'll show you where you can stay. And if anyone else wants to go, you can, but I'm going to show Ietyl where to go. So, to go around the building and towards the back and everything, you do need to shift to your, human form, if you don't mind.
Is there somewhere concealed that I could get dressed quickly?
Yeah, we'll just hold up some tarps. Like, oh yeah, by the way, there you go. Get your duffel bag and turn into a human.
Yeah, she'll quickly change into her hiking clothes.
It's not like we can put you inside of a vehicle and then transform, okay? So you're going to have to do it out here. So we can, yeah, so you
the reason.
Transform and just throw on some clothes real quick, right?
Yep.
Okay. Cool. And then you follow her. They're going to go around towards the back of the large building where the basically, the not hotel, but the housing area is at. And towards the back, they've got stone chimneys and stuff where they can cook and do stuff outdoors. Kind of think of it as like being at the, a big log cabin resort is what the back area looks like. There's going to be these pillars everywhere, stone pillars that obviously look like they've been built up by magic and such, as decorative items, if anything, stuff like that. There is going to be the equivalent. She's going to walk up and there will be a stone slab cobbled together of a whole bunch of stones that stick up out of the ground in a square, roughly about 100 feet or so in diameter. Big stone thing, and it looks like it's got some stone stairs that go down like a storm cellar, and she'll walk you down to the storm cellar. There's going to be a big iron door, like a storm cellar, and she'll open it up and flick on a light, and you'll see a big underground, easily like 300 foot in diameter, just big stone and concrete room. Yeah, and she's like, the previous dragon who comes here dug this out and built it so he could stay in here in dragon form. Here you go. And for anyone who can see magic, read magic, all that stuff, this room is doused in protective magic. Your flames would not be able to burn through these walls, even mega damage flames. This place is protected by impervious to energy and elements and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, she's enamored. It's just like, even if it's a basic room.
Yeah, it's a it's just a big basic room, yeah. There's going to be some circles on the walls and on the floor.
I think I have a thing for that. Yeah, I have the ability to recognize magic circles and enchantments at a percentage.
Okay. If it's a percentage, then roll it.
14 out of 45.
So there are protection circles inscribed in the walls and in the ceiling and on the floor. The ones that are on the walls and on the ceiling are definitely active, and they are protection from energy and fire type circles. And probably some others. I need to look them up. I didn't put down all of them, so no. What the heck is it? Oh, it's conversion book. That's right. I believe the conversion book has the stuff on circles the same as Palladium, does it not? If not, then it's just circles out of Palladium. It's the same thing. Magic and spells, elemental magic, warlock, that's all out of there. Poop. No. Alright, fine. I'll open up a Palladium fantasy book and go look at the protection circles there. I just went, since you recognized them, I was like, oh crap, I was not ready for having to describe all the protection ones that are in here.
Sorry, the dragon had a skill.
No, I should have been more prepared, but that's all right. We'll go look it up.
Not to mention, I just found it going through the notes. I'm like, oh, I should add that.
Yeah. Magic circles. There. Okay, so there's going to be... Is there going to be any circles of power? There will be a power circle in here for healing. Does it say that you know how to use them, or is it just identification?
I think I've got...
Yeah, that's the big thing.
I have the ability to use full understanding of magic. They know how to... They can intuitively use technology without instructions, recognize, read, scrolls, recognize. Doesn't specifically say use, it's just recognize, but I know how to use like Techno-Wizard and scrolls.
Okay, that's different than circles.
Yeah.
So
I can recognize circles,
right.
but I can't use them, I guess.
Okay. Not the heal, but there is a circle of power scribed in here of healing, but the protection ones are here, and there is protection from, is it elemental forces? There's not one for energy. There's one for elemental forces that keeps damage from affecting stuff out here. So yeah, there will be an protection from magic, a simple one. There you go. But thankfully no summoning circles. Let's not deal with that. That would be terrible. So obviously whatever dragon stays here knows and practices, knows how to put down circles and stuff like that. So, but there is a circle, a power circle of healing that is in here. It allows hit points and MDC to come back amazingly fast, gives you a big old bonus to saving throws and stuff like that. Oh, it only costs 75 PPE to activate the circle. Wow. Woo! Woo! That's beefy. That's beefy. So, there you go. But there's circles on here that protect this place from outside forces and from inside forces to damage the structure. Like, if you're a fire drake and you cause yourself on fire in here, you won't melt the concrete and the stone and stuff like that. It's all magically hardened through the circles. So, and I will say that in one corner of the room, there is going to be piles and piles of small, medium, and rather large pillows. A mess ton of them.
Oh, she's happy.
Because I know, like I said, the major will say the previous dragon who comes over here is also female, so it's obvious she has, a corner of this spacious underground area that has got a ton of pillows in it.
Sounds like a scissor rack I know.
Comfy corner, comfy corner, comfy corner.
Somewhere out there, Buck shivers.
Ah, yes. Snuzzle the Orion.
Oh! Snuzzling is a bad word for Buck. You realize I have no body hair. Cat tongue epilady.
It works so well.
Scissor X is the word massage.
No, it's when she does the whole word biscuits, when she starts to knead.
Alright, so this is where you can stay in dragon form. Obviously, you have to morph to get in and out. She did this on purpose, but, here you go. Ta-da! You can stay here.
Okay, and I'm considered near a nexus for the time duration stuff, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Absolutely. So yeah, here's where you are. So, other than that, keep your comms active. I'll let you guys walk around the town as much as you want. Right now, there's really not that much for us to do other than to, I don't know, you can patrol together, do what you need to, get a lay of the land, talk to people, do whatever you want. I'm sure that some of you want to go to the pyramid, knock yourselves out, just not on the pyramid. Looks at Ietyl.
Not making eye contact.
But you, even though you're not making eye contact, you understand the orders, right?
Yes.
So, other than that, I'm going to go down and go have some discussions with Doja. I will let you know if I hear of anything. If any of you hear anything unusual that's going on or whatnot, use your comms to everyone and call it out. And if you hear from me, follow my orders. I would suggest trying to stay together as much as you can, just for simplicity's sake. There you go. Big Gray, park the vehicle off on the side, and I'm sure there's going to be people who want stuff to be looked at, repaired, and whatnot. So maybe stay with the vehicle as much as you can, so we have base connection at all times, and you can help out the local population with fixing things. I'm sure they're going to need it. And he was all right. That's what I do. I'll set up shop. Back of the truck is opened up. I'll bring out my tools, and I'm a happy Wolfen. We're good. Yeah, so he'll just be like, we can link all communications through the vehicle to where I can boost the range. Everyone can hear everyone. We're fine. I got a new laptop, so I can tie everyone's communicators in and do location knowledge within several miles. I'll lock everyone in. So basically use the radio and the scanners and everything, all the programs that I got with my laptop. I'm now going to tie it into the communication suite. I'll know where everyone's at. So, ta-da. I'll play the eye in the sky. I got my communicator on at all times. So, yep. Everyone just go do what they want to do. If they run into trouble, I'll ping them. So, Big Gray is on the case. All right. So, that's it. She says, be aware, keep up the keep up the presence of Tolkeen, and do good at representing Tolkeen. No biting the heads off of people for no reason. She'll glare at Drakos. He's like, what? But what? So, yeah, and so you guys are kind of like on your own. Follow your orders are given. Do teamwork. Be positive representatives of Tolkeen.
Time of days, it's like, what, past 12?
It'll be, after all the scratching and talking and everything, it's going to be just right around 1-ish. Yeah, we'll say 1 o'clock. I don't know. I don't think that there was a map to Solomon. So, nope, don't see one. They had some maps of different towns in the Siege of Tolkeen book, but not of Solomon that I saw. So I can't post up a map and say, here's where you guys are. Yeah, they got a map for Hamburg or for Vosburg and stuff, but they don't have a map for... Got a map for Hillcrest. Yeah, so, yeah, there's nothing for the town of Solomon, so it's just that it's kind of big and spread out. Lots of people here. That's it, so.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So the major just kind of let us go then at this point in time?
Yeah, she's just all like, unless you... I mean, she's kind of doing this on purpose. You guys are at a relaxed atmosphere. She wants you guys to be yourselves, but represent Tolkeen and do your duty as civil defense, but not get in the way of the so-called sheriff or the protector and his people and stuff. Let the people just do what they got to do. Just, be representatives of Tolkeen. That's it. That's all the information she's going to give. She wants to see how you guys handle yourselves.
Sil'Vera will turn to Big Ray. Are you going to stay here? We're going to go get lunch. Do you want to... That's or you want to stay here?
I'm going to stay inside and around the vehicle pretty much 24/7.
Zack, what about you? You hungry? You want to go grab some food and check out the locals?
Yeah, I was thinking about them doing something along that nature as well as getting a lay of the land. This would be a good thing. I'll join you.
Ietyl, you're coming with me.
I doubt.
You don't get a vote. You got to come.
You are right. Let's go get some food. Drakos, you can follow behind. And then we'll go make our way to some type of deli or restaurant.
There's taverns here. They do have the equivalent of taverns. So, yeah, there's several of them. Churches, like I said, churches, general store, shopping there's even a shopping district. Has a whole bunch of consider it like an outdoor Western themed type mall area. It's got the big street in the middle of it, and lined on both sides. It's going to be a whole bunch of businesses, kind of like Old Town here in Albuquerque. Think of it as that way. That's how I'll frame it. Okay? Everyone here, I mean, we all live around here, so we know what I'm talking about, right? So
yeah,
there is that.
At the very least, it'll give us an idea of the flavor of the town, the attitude of the people themselves, and the general overall feel.
Yeah, just kind of think of it as Santa Fe and Market Square in Santa Fe. I mean, it's kind of like that. So
Zack will keep his weapons slung, not going to be threatening, and just, okay, let's move around and see what it feels like. See how these people are. And he's also going to be curious about the local cuisine.
Idyl's going to get whatever the spiciest food she can is.
Yeah, they're actually not going to have very spicy food out here. Spices is not something that is pretty prevalent out here.
Okay. Do they have a weird local dish then that they like?
Gonna keep a bottle of Tabasco sauce.
Yeah. I don't think spices in Minnesota is really a thing, so I'll make that determination. So
I don't know.
Unless it's like a big barbecue type thing out here, I have no idea. But again, Nick? Did you ever find what local farms are? I heard you say challenge accepted, so I thought maybe you were looking it up.
Most of the farms are heirloom vegetables with a ton of chicken and cow farms.
Okay.
So it's a wide variety.
Okay.
Corn, carrots, major heirloom vegetables,
okay,
stuff like that.
It does. It says in the coalition or the Tolkeen book here, book 1, that one of their major things around here is raising pigs. So I'm assuming they probably have a whole lot of pork out here. It's probably a lot of pork.
Right, but Google's going to be different than RIFTS, so that's just the basis.
Yeah. That's all I'm going off of, dude, so...
Right. Yeah, a lot of livestock.
Rice is a big thing in Minnesota, apparently. Interesting. Wow. So I was just looking up must-eat foods local to Minnesota, and it's like rice and fish, which, okay, I get the second one. I mean, got the Great Lakes just, not too far. But there's lakes all over the place in this. I mean, there's lakes everywhere. That's one cool thing about running RIFTS that I'm getting into with looking up, the Minnesota area, all this area, is that I have to zoom in topographically, and I look at the maps, and I'm like, damn, there's a lot of rivers and lakes all over the place. I mean, you can't go 20 miles without having to cross a river or a lake.
Fishing's good here, obviously.
Oh, yeah. And I think where Swartawalla, whatever it's called, Minnesota, it's got a small river that runs right through it, but there's decent-sized lakes that are all over the place around Swatara, Minnesota. You got Moose Lakes that's all like 8 miles away. And that thing is massive. Thing's bigger than any of the lakes that we have here and near Albuquerque, so... Not even our floating beer can is that big. That thing's huge. They got them all, but there's little rivers and everything all over the place. They got a pretty decent sized little river runs through here. Anyways, yeah, that's just looking at the map. So yeah, spicy is probably not too much of a thing out here, dude. So
Okay, well, she'll get like a fish dish.
yeah, that's gonna be, there's gonna be, I would say most prevalent around here is gonna be rice, fish, and pork. We'll go with that. If anyone listening wants to tell me what's around here, I'll change my menu, but put a comment in and let me know. Just, I don't have the damnest idea. So I'm just gaming it. At least it's not Regalian ass monkey. So as for you, Nick, 'cause you gotta beat those up rather well. You gotta tenderize them pretty good.
Shake them.
Yeah. Oh, shake them! I forgot what. I shake the monkey. Dude, they're really pissed off now. Hey! You can pull them if you shake them! That was a tactic back then, so. No, Big Gray is going to do the operator thing. There's going to be people coming around going like, hey, fix this and fix this. Even, this place is going to have a couple of garages, but anytime that there's a operator, people got stuff that needs to be fixed. So, and he'll do it for this the place that we're working at. They're like, we don't have an oven that works, and we need this generator to be working. And he just pulls up the vehicle to the side of the place we're staying at, open up the back, get out his tools, and just go like, I am here. And word of mouth's gonna be pretty quick. There's an operator right there from Tolkeen working on stuff, and he's not charging anything. He's just doing. He tells the major, I'll fix anything, I won't charge for it, I don't care. And she's all like, there you go, you're a good man. He's like, shh, don't tell everyone, I don't need that kind of reputation. Fuck you, Zack, for getting my fucking fingers all manicured, god damn it.
Well, shit.
Aw.
It's weird picking up my tools now.
A little more finer touch.
Damn it. How dare you give me fine manipulation of tools? What the hell's wrong with you?
Like that Russian guy from Armageddon. Bang, 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 bang. That you fix these here in Soviet Russia.
Yeah. Not to mention that group of other mercenaries are probably going to see Big Gray and come up to him and go like, can you fix my gun? He's like, got it. Come on. Yeah, I'm a weapons engineer. I've got this. I can fix it. So, yeah, he's gonna be busy, but keeping his scanners active and listening to everyone talk. And he's just all like, cool. If anyone wants to grab me a 5 or 8 fish sandwiches and bring them to me, I'd appreciate it.
Here's some on the way back there, Big Ray.
Thank you. I already got people that are looking for me to fix stuff, so here I am. I'm fixing shit. It's what I do. So.
Well, according to lore, fish is good around here, so alright then. Let's see if I can get some blackened catfish with Cajun beans on the side.
I don't know if that's really going to be a thing. Like I said, they don't have a whole lot of spices or hot spices going around here, so maybe some Cajun. I probably wouldn't doubt it, I guess. It's not going to be...
Containers of Tony Satcheries.
Yeah, it's not going to be Cajun as in, hot pepper set you on fire kind of thing that the dragon's looking for. It's going to be more pepper-based, right? I would assume. Isn't Cajun spices more pepper-based?
Like small red... Hello, microphone, why are you cutting? It's like small red peppers, like what goes in Tabasco sauce.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Nothing nearly as hot as like Indian peppers, where set both ends on fire.
We can chop it up into.
Going in.
We can chop it up into a fine paste and use it as battery acid. Ugh. Why are we eating those? Yeah, so you got.
Straight going in. There's a flaming sword dance going out.
Yeah. So you guys run off to the square equivalent. Now, of course, keep in mind that all of you are in armor, and you've got your guns and your weapons with you. So just be mindful of that. Except for our dragon, she's not wearing anything like that, even in human form. You're still in regular clothes, or how is?
She's probably walking around in her sundress.
Oh.
Yeah, not the high fashion, just regular sundress.
Yeah, Sil'Vera, you're in your gladiator armor, I take it? You've got your stuff? Yeah. We got to be ready. Like she said, she was like, I want you guys ready to be on call as much as possible. So, you're walking around with your armor and your gears. So, Sil'Vera wearing gladiator armor, and she's got a trident and a plasma sword on her, so she looks intimidating. But Zack and Drakos are like, Jesus Christ, guys!
He did say he was slinging his weapons. I mean, his 5-foot cannon is on his back, and he's trying to do his very best to not be intimidating. He probably is failing miserably.
Yes, he is. He is failing miserably on being not intimidating.
Meanwhile, you've got Ietyl walking around in her sundress wearing the necklace that the little DB girl gave her. Like, just kind of cinched up on the ribbon so that it fits around her.
Oh, okay. Well, like I said, this thing was huge because it had to fit around your neck in dragon form, so...
Well, she's probably using a separate ribbon to hold on to it now.
Okay, well, I mean, it can be the same one. It's just wrapped many times, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you kind of taken a liking to it because it was nice. It was from a little girl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Be a big evil dragon like your dad, and you eat it in front of her. This is life! Nom, 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 nom. Ah! Be like, God damn, that dragon turned into Cartman really quick, man. Fuck you, little girl. Damn.
To make children cry.
Yeah. Still working on that alignment. That's what it's all about, right?
Yeah.
Like, we'll grab some food from wherever, and then we'll just kind of sit in the middle of this town square type deal. Kind of sit in the grass, or if they have tables or whatever.
They're going to have tables. The area in which people can walk on is surprisingly like cobbled together of different stones and pathways and walkways of concrete and stone that have been magically created enough to hold up to a dragon in human form walking around, apparently.
Apparently.
Okay.
So yeah, there's going to be some structures that is all like, she's a dragon, she'll be over here. There'll be some stores that are just all like, if you're a dragon, please don't come in here. We don't have insurance. So
The other sign cannot serve dragons.
yeah, please do no heavy people beyond this point kind of thing where, dragons basically have to window shop. They're like, "Oh, I can't go in there." They're like, "Sorry. My floors are not made for, a 3-ton creature."
That explains why some of those signs say weight limit beyond this point.
Right.
Not right, it's right.
We have a weight limit. No dragons or Borgs.
There's 2 rules. You have to fit through the door, and you can't break the floor when you walk by it.
Yeah, so we're just kind of eating out in the middle, just checking things out, watching the passerbys.
Very nice. Yeah, everyone here is actually really nice to you guys. You don't run into any problems or people smirking at you or making comments. The comments that you guys are going to get is actually, maybe surprisingly, but actually very positive. People talking to you, saying like, "Oh, glad you're here." That, this, whatever, whoever you, if you guys talk to anyone, it's up to you. But other than that, people just kind of are very nice.
If anyone comes up to us, there's certain questions that we want to ask, like, have you guys been attacked recently? Something of that nature.
As far as that, it's been mostly there was bugs in the sky that have swooped down and have been known to carry away people. There'll be some stories of my husband has never been found, or my uncle is gone. Out in the farmland, some of our cows and stuff have been carried away by Ietyl. There'll be stories of there was some sort of monstrous creature that swooped down and lit a farm on fire and ate 15 cows and left. That being evil. That'd be an evil, pissed-off dragon, either a passerby or, whatever, or some sort of monster maybe, but, but as far as Coalition, the Coalition haven't been welcomed into this town in quite a while, maybe a couple of years back. You guys will get, there are a couple of maybe interesting rumors of someone telling a tale about, there was a dog boy, maybe 8 months ago that was captured, and he told, during interrogation, he was telling a tale that the Coalition had heard about the Key of Solomon, and that the Coalition knows about the Key of Solomon, so that could be a problem, and that the Key of Solomon is in the stone pyramid. But no one knows what the Key of Solomon is. They just refer to it as the Key of Solomon.
Interesting tidbit of knowledge.
Yeah, Idol's nodding. He's like,
yeah.
Since she already got that information and blabbed it.
Right. But still, they just kind of back it up. There's this exists, it's there, and we are here, but the Coalition know about it. So that kind of puts us on the map. We are sure that we try and the town tries to guard itself against Coalition spies and stuff, but it's getting harder to do because the Coalition is getting more craftier about it. So we try and watch ourselves and guard the pyramid and the inhabitants of the pyramid, the psychics that stay there, stuff like that.
At some time during the lunch, I'm just going to face the other guys and be like, maybe we should go visit the stone pyramid and see what that's all about. I'm interested.
She said we can look at it from the outside. We don't try to go in.
Well, we can go close and take a look. I don't see any harm in going by and just glancing at it.
Right. Well, it's up to you guys.
Idol's gonna do kind of like a little giddy dance at the prospect of at least getting close to it.
Woohoo! I want to get near the temple. Pyramid. That's the word I was looking for.
Zack's up the idea that he'll drop off the large lunch to Wolf and meet you guys there. It shouldn't be too hard to find. It's the only structure of its kind in the entire town.
It's kind of in the middle of the town, too, so...
Yeah.
You guys
there you go, then.
You guys are probably not eating very far from it. I mean, it's not like it's not in a clearing and secluded. So this town was kind of built up around the pyramid. So if there's a center point, that pyramid, I will say, is going to be it. So the shopping center, maybe a mile, maybe that. Probably closer, but just because this is a rural area, it's probably closer. But
so we could do that. We'll go over and just check things out by the stone pyramid. If you're going to head back to Big Gray, give him his sandwiches. Tell him hi.
Yeah, Zack, if you go over to Big Gray, he's got set up welders and tools and everything. The back of the vehicle's on the side of the building. He's got the ramp. The rear ramp is all the way down. He's got some chairs out, and he's just fixing stuff. And it looks like he's got generators and all kinds of stuff to fix. He's just kind of going at it. There's some, he doesn't have any loud music playing or anything. He's not like someone else that we know in the burbs. So. What is that, Russian?
Exactly, he's that.
Russian thrash metal? What the hell are you listening to?
Not in my shop.
That's some five...
I promise I won't shoot a missile off.
Remember, that's 5 years in the future, so... from where we are now.
Well, they are born, so...
Our dog boy... I think we already covered last time. Our dog boy Cyber Knight is still training.
She's a year old at this point.
Monte and Nick's character are just doing their thing. They're not even having full into their OCCs probably at that time.
5 years? Actually is... Age is right.
You know what? I don't know. But...
We have him at 24. If that's the case, he would still be with his master.
Right. He's still learning the magic and how to do all the cool stuff with gems and electronic devices, and he's still in school, basically.
Still taking classes.
Harley is in the burbs with her father and Borg uncle learning the trade.
Yeah, yes. This is how you shoot.
Yeah.
This is how you shoot straight.
This is how you use it.
Straight.
This is how you use a grenade. Ooh, I like those. And
This is how you blow up your friend.
Yeah, they give her a dummy grenade. Now you pull the pin and throw it. She pulls the pin and throws it. What do I do with this?
Oh, damn.
Thank God. Thank God it's a dummy.
Ratchet is 17 at this point.
Ah.
You said pull the pin and throw it. Pull the pin and throw it. What do I do with this part?
You have to take...
Dion has not had his conversion yet, so he is kind of very slow and being raised by his uncle right now. So, yeah. I'm not a crazy yet. Not for another 3.5 years. So...
You're well on the road to being such.
Yeah. So, yeah, if you guys want to, eat, drop off the sandwiches, go back over to the pyramid. It's, it's there. You can feel the magical energy from this place. I mean, it's the whole pyramid is of a strong magical and dimensional energies. I know no one here is a teleporter or leyline walker, but there's the dragon and Sil'Vera's all in tune with, dimensional anomalies and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, she might feel like a little in place. I don't know how to explain it. Like normal near this thing, because she's been around so many in Atlantis, doesn't know how to operate a pyramid, so it kind of feels familiar to her.
I don't think Ietl's been to a pyramid yet, so she's really happy, just to be this close.
It's a lot of magic.
Roll me that. Did you already roll for the pyramids? Did I ask you to make a roll for it? Because there's a base skill for it. I'd like for you to roll it. So it'd be 30 plus 5% per level. You're just first level, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then add your IQ bonus. So it's 37%?
Mm-hmm.
So you, being this close to the pyramid, you know that this pyramid can do the standard stuff of healing, communications, and teleportation, but something feels like it's not constructed nor has the ability for dimensional teleportation. Like either it was blocked on purpose, but you can get close to it, you kind of touch it, you just feel the energies pulsing through it, and you're just so like, oh, this one's not dimensional. At least it's not set up for dimensional. You're like, interesting. Maybe it has to do with the size of the nexus, or maybe it was blocked on purpose, but...
Yeah, I'll tell the group that too.
He knows very little about them, but he has no reason not to doubt her. It's that's curious, protective, more protection.
Well, there's a bunch in Atlantis where I'm from. And a lot of them dimension travel. It's like majors. This is kind of like a minor pyramid.
And it was definitely built by a stone master, so you recognize a pyramid of a stone master. You're just all like, the duck is inside and he made it. So, and so while you guys are having this talk, there will be a figure where there is no means of normal entrance into this pyramid. Like I said, its base is solid, goes to the ground and everything. You will see a bunch of rocks just kind of shift and move over to the side, kind of like, just like an animation thing where all these bricks and stones and stuff just kind of like walk themselves over, and there will be a tall black bald guy who comes out in gray robes, and just looking at him, he exudes PPE like none other. He's got a lot of it.
Welcome to the Diagon Alley.
Yeah. So he'll come out and look at you guys and nod and.
As soon as Sil'Vera sees him, she goes to one knee and bows to him.
Okay. He'll just say he'll put out his hand and wave it as in dismissive, and he'll just say, "Sister, please, no, don't do that. I am not that type."
She will say in Atlantean, though. I mean, no disrespect. You are much appreciated.
Yeah, he'll say back in Atlantean, "I understand, but I am not of a house anymore. I have no official standing." Yeah, he's like, "I serve a different purpose, and that purpose is not in line with the house. I am effectively an outsider."
You are still an Atlantean.
I respect that. It's been a while since I've seen a sister. And of course, and then he'll walk up to you. He's got his hands open, as in like inviting for a hug.
She will go right in.
Okay, he just gives you like the equivalent of like a dad hug, you know.
Drakos is like,
is Drakos reaching for a sword?
No, if he saw her go to one knee, he was gonna understand. But he's like, okay, now she's going into.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Hey, old guys, where's your hands going? All right, so he'll let go of the hug and he says, "Oh, where are my manners?" And he puts his hand over his chest, looks at everyone, nods, and he says, "I am Nerjan. I am the protector of the Key of Solomon and the protector of the stone pyramid of Solomon and its creator."
I am Sil'Vera Sylvanas of House Sylvanas, the Arching Guild of Archery Island. I am here as an emissary from Tolkeen, also amongst the protection and patrol that are here to help and assist. My comrade Drakos, the big guy, doesn't talk much.
Mystic Knight.
Yes.
I recognize your order. May your future hold good battles and a valiant death. You're just like, I love this guy. All right, he can touchy-feely all he wants to.
Oh, boy, yes. Stands there. And then my other two.
Ietl's gonna pipe up. Hi, I'm Ietyl. You may recognize the name Heldress.
I'm sorry. Back up. I didn't hear. Sorry.
Hi, I'm Ietyl. My mom told me a lot about you in this place. You may recognize the name Heldress.
And he just nods and he's all like, "It's been a while since I've seen her, but obviously she had a child. Excellent."
Yeah, kind of bouncing.
Yeah, he puts a hand on your shoulder. You're still in human form, right?
Yeah.
Okay, he puts his hand forward and rests it gently on your shoulder, and he's all like, "Any child of," gives off your mom's name. I don't have the notes in front. I should, but I. Heldress. Yes, that's right. Yeah, there it is. "Any child of Heldress is a child of mine in my heart." And then he'll reach in and put his forehead against you as he like cups the back of your head, you know, like a parent would.
Yeah, she'll definitely lean into that.
Okay, yeah. So he gives you that, and he's all like, "Your mother is a well-regarded and loved friend. I hope your father has learned to not be aggressive."
She shakes her head, like just blatantly.
I'm not surprised. And he'll be like, You're welcome to my energies as much as you need. You are still very young and you are learning. I can tell you're on the right path already." He'll look over at Sil'Vera, and they're like, "You have a good teacher. Stick with that. You'll be shown the righteous path." And he'll be like, House Sil'Vera. It's your Huh?
House Sylvanas.
Sylvanas. So he'll say, House Sylvanas, I have traded and met your grandfather, Tyrokul. Is he still alive? If you talk to him, tell him I send my regards to him. He's a crafty chess player. Very crafty.
I will send him your regards.
Absolutely.
Zack, did you come with us?
He's standing there quietly, just being respectful.
Okay. He'll just nod at you. He's just all like, and you know, he just kind of motions all like, and you are
Zachary, ex-coalition. I'm here to basically defend the honor and the ideals of Tolkeen itself from the tyranny of the coalition. It's a job I enjoy.
I can tell that you're a man of your word, and you'll find your purpose.
When I do, I am pleased.
But just remember, he looks at you and just waggles a finger at you and says, "You're not alone. Never forget, you have your friends. Don't give in to your weakness of being alone."
Ears kind of flickered. He's like, okay. Yeah, nods like, he'll put the file out away for later. I'll explore that later over dinner when I think.
So so he's like, so to what do I owe this visitation?
Well, A was curiosity. I had to bring the dragon to come see you, show her.
Of course.
Some of the architecture. Such a great sight to see this so far away from home. 2, since we are here, we keep hearing a rumor of this Solomon, the Key of Solomon, and it seems to be tied with the pyramid. Question whoever was around here, but you seem to be.
Indeed, it is a powerful thing, and it does reside inside. We
heard nobody seems to know anything about it. There's no records or of that nature. It does exist, then.
Absolutely, it does.
Let's keep it that way then. No records, no knowledge, except for the one who's protecting it. Tra-la.
But I'm sure that the Major didn't bring you here to not know. So if you wish to come inside, I'll show you.
No disrespect, but we are not allowed to be inside the pyramid at this time. We were given strict orders not to come inside.
Without invitation, I'm sure is what she meant. I'm inviting you, so I'm sure that the Major will not have an issue with that.
Loophole.
She did say something about invitation.
And I can't keep the daughter of Haldris without entering my abode. She needs to have the experience of such a magical place. There's a tie to dragons and pyramids of this nature that can't be denied. She needs to see this.
Quite enlightening, I'm sure.
So please come in. So he'll and the door is plenty wide enough for him, and you guys can just go in. It is single file though, but
ladies first.
Also, there's Giddy.
Idol's. If no one stops her, she's basically gonna be skipping in.
So yeah, he'll walk you down this hallway of stone that has an inner light to it, to where everything is lit. You don't have torches in the walls or anything. It's just natural. But when you guys come inside, those who are sensitive to magic energies, you guys just feel like you're licking a 9-volt battery fully charged.
The shit.
Yeah, just like, ooh, oh, this feels good.
I get the distinct feeling my fur's standing on end right now.
Probably. If you're ex-coalition, how do you feel about magic? What about being near this magic stuff for you that,
Oh, as far as he's concerned, he has long since determined that this is a piece of the world as it should be. Their deliberate misinformation down to the point of being judgmental of, we'll kill you if you even mention the word. He has gotten so sick of that. Magic to him holds wonder, uncertainty, and something new. He cannot quite describe. It has to be felt and experienced more than just told about.
Yeah.
So this to him it's an experience he wants to enjoy.
And Drakos, you have like the equivalent of magical hard-on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because he is a director and a channeler. I mean, Mystic Knights are born for the. He feels like he walked into a nuclear reactor and he's just like, oh my god.
I am pumped. I feel like
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, dude, you're just like, so this is what it's like to be close to a god. Yeah, oh dude, yeah.
No.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. You're like, if I was to get in a fight in this place, the amount of magical devastation I could impart upon someone is ridiculous. You're just like, And the dragon, I mean, Ietyl, you just feel good. You feel like being at home, you know, at a nexus, and you're just all like, yummy, 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 yummy. This whole place is like sugar for you.
Oh yeah, it's like being under like the perfect temperature shower.
Yeah. Here's everyone's getting into this. So he'll walk through this tunnel and come into this an open area, 50, 60 feet in diameter. The walls are sharp and angled. There's a point of light that comes from the ceiling down to right to the middle area. It's just a shaft of pure ley line glowing energy. That, yeah, you're just like, oh, that feels good, you know, kind of thing. And in the middle, well, it's striking another smaller pyramid that's in the floor, about 5 or so feet in diameter. But surrounding the pyramid is going to be there's going to be 12 people, all in gray robes, all of them bald, all of them female, of different, most of them like human, but there are a couple of DBs in there, stuff like that. And if anyone has lore magic, Drakos, you don't even have to roll. You know these people because they're used in the Federation of Magic and in Tolkeen as part of the clairvoyants that are used for both sides. So automatically, Drakos goes, that's a whole bunch of gray seers. And anyone else who has got lore magic, if you have it, you automatically, I'll ping you on it. You know, these are clairvoyants called gray seers.
Nice.
Yeah. Very powerful mystics. And one of the gray seers you guys automatically peg as the old lady who is outside.
Idyl's gonna wave. I realize,
I'm so happy to be here!
she stops herself. It's like, wait, no, shit. Doesn't say that, but still. It's like, wait, oh, she can't see me.
That part is she waves back because she sees you.
So one of the gray seers will get up and she'll walk over, she'll take her cowl off, and you guys will be looking at a human. She doesn't have any hair. She looks like she's in her mid-20s as she walks up. She has a physical beauty of 25. She is extremely damn good looking and has this aura of command and presence around her. And she walks up to us and she senses, and her voice is like a fairy melodic voice. It carries a soothing power of magic as she speaks. And she says, Najan, are these the visitors that we have foretold? And he says, and he bows and says, yes, Grey Seer, these are the visitors that you have asked for. And And Rajan says, this here is Gracier Montana, and you are looking at the physical embodiment of the Key of Solomon. And that's where we're going to stop, gentlemen.
Good. Zack will have a chance next time to pick this job up for him.
So, good job, guys. Excellent gaming today. Very good. That was a lot of fun. I love it when we can tell the stories like this, guys. That was a good job. What?
It's so cool.
Yeah, there was a lot to get in today, guys. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. So cool. Gamers, thank you guys so much for showing up and letting me share this story with you guys. Hopefully you found it intriguing. There's a lot of cool stuff that's planned with this storyline, so it's going to be good stuff. I think you guys are going to like it. So I appreciate greatly you guys being part of this story. All of your guys' characters are awesome with this. So I thank you guys very much. And for those listening, we hope that you enjoyed our gaming session today. There'll be more of this coming in the future. I guarantee it. Just stay tuned to the channel and watch for us. We will definitely be putting out more stuff. So keep rolling dice. Keep altering reality on a regular basis. Psycho Squad Gaming Club. We'll see you guys next time.